I think I'm live. I think people can hear me. Hello. I'm gonna have a chat with somebody named Flagrant Triggers. This person wants to talk about DMCA and stuff like that. I think they're gonna want to do. I don't know how they want to do this. I wasn't planning on streaming this early, but he wants to talk right this moment, so I'm gonna talk. I feel like that this is gonna take about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna keep it to the point, short. If anyone doesn't know, this is gonna be about the whole Chrissy Myers DMCA striking Divinity said. I know a lot of people want to be up in arms and bring a bunch of irrelevant stuff up in this, but I don't care. I am keeping it to the facts. Now, you see, I got my V2 model up. That's because I think that this. Yep, I was right. It's gonna be a StreamYard, so I'm gonna have my actual camera up on StreamYards. That's how I'm gonna do this. So, okay, I'm getting ready to go in here and to sign in. Get this moved around. I gave this to some people to go ahead and get started and sharing around. Okay. Yes, I am sure I want to do this. Yeah, Dragon, it's silly. Cool. Let's see if this walks on this end. If I can. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna jump into here, so let's go do this.
Channels, well, you know, reaction channels, they're successful because they're highly transformative and like they do their own commentary, their own analysis and stuff like that. But let's get him in here. Mr. Sparky, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going good, Flagrant. What is up?
Not much, man.
Yeah, I'm streaming on my channel right now too, just so you know.
No, that's fine, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a problem at all.
All right.
So so what? Let's see. I think the general feeling is you have a problem with the claim that was made against Divinity for Chrissy's content.
I do. I have an opinion about it. I do feel like it falls within fair use.
So, in your opinion, what falls into fair use category?
Well, all right. So, have you seen the clip in question?
Yeah.
All right. It's being highly critical of Britney, isn't it?
Not in what way? Because all I saw were some graphics, and it was mostly just Chrissy's live stream.
Yeah, different portions of Chrissy live stream spliced together, not just one continuous timeline segment. There's about 12
Okay.
edits in that video.
Okay. Do you know the factors that go into fair use?
Yes, I do. Do you?
Yep, I sure do. There's 4 of them. And you know that not just any one factor can negate the other factors, right? They're all considered together.
It's actually if I remember right, it's not that they're all considered together. It's got to be a majority of them.
Well, they're all weighed when it comes into the decision on whether it's fair use or not.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not,
all weighed, and the
yeah.
decision sways in the favor of the majority of all of them. Not all 4 points have to be hit.
And so what I'm talking about when it comes to this is the portion that covers the proportionality.
Okay, you do know that there is no formula for proportionality. It can be 1 to 100% as long as the material needed is for the transformative work.
It actually says that if a bulk of the material is the original creators, then that typically weighs against a fair use claim.
Typically. Are you familiar with the Sargon of Akkad versus Killer Hughes case?
I have not watched that video.
Okay, so I'll boil this down and distill it to a singular point. Killer Hughes made a 10-minute video of we thought she would win. I believe that's what the name of the video was. And it was basically the night of the election between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Sargon Akkad took that video, split it up into about either 2 or 3 segments, made a 3-minute video of nothing but her own video in it, putting together a message pointing her out to be a hypocrite. The commentary was in the title of it, SJW Levels of Awareness. There was no him talking over it. There was no overlays. There was no graphs. It was all purely 100% Akila's video. That was deemed fair use because it was being highly critical of Akila.
But so I maybe we should just watch the video in question, because I highly doubt that Sargon just took 3 clips of an entire section of a podcast. Like, if it was being critical, he
It
probably
wasn't a
structured it in a way
podcast.
to where
It wasn't a podcast. It was a productive walk, and it was. That's the reason why Akila went to go sue him, because she thought she had a claim, because there was nothing else put into it. I'm going to tell you right now, you probably want to go through and read that case first before you continue on with this conversation.
Well, no, that's fine. Well, let's check out Viva Fry's video. We can do that.
Oh, we can watch all of Sargon's the video's still up for SJW Levels of Awareness. We can go and watch it.
What's it called?
SJW Levels of Awareness. And it's on Sargon of Akkad's main channel.
Let's see.
And if you want to go by professionality, 3 minutes out of a 10-minute video were considered about maybe 30% of that video used. Divinity had a
but that proportion, just because she used a small portion of Chrissy's video, that's not the proportionality that matters. You can use 1 minute out of that video. The proportionality refers to how much of Divinity's video was someone else's content. The proportionality that was used out of Chrissy's video doesn't matter. The video that she made with Chrissy's content, the proportion of that is what matters in her original work.
Yeah. Hang on.
All right, so here's SJ.
All right, time out. I gotta address something in my chat. Guys, the bot is really autistic in my chat, so yeah, try not to caps lock. I'm gonna try to get as many people as a moderator as I could. I have not changed the settings yet. All right. So continue on. I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's the video.
Okay.
Hi, YouTube. It's Akila, obviously, and we are at the Javits Center in Midtown Manhattan. It's where Hillary Clinton is having her speech party, whatever. There's a block party outside. We're here with press, although it was very difficult to get these. It's its own story, but we will show you what we can of the evening. I'm just personally really excited because to be a woman in the year 2016 after having a black president for 8 years, and now we have Hillary who could potentially be our next president, and here's hoping. It started out as a very exciting evening and full of hope that we would be in a historic moment.
Hey, okay, I can already see one glaring difference, and it's that Sargon used different clips from different videos. It wasn't just.
It was all the same video.
So you're saying
personally,
what is being shown? It's all Akila's video.
It's all of Akila's video, all coming from one video. We all thought she would win.
Okay.
Really excited because
So you're saying in her video that she made, the sequence of events that we're watching right now is exactly how it happened on her video.
The sequence of events are mixed up, put into a fashion to point out glowing differences and make her look out to be basically a SJW. That was the point of Sargon's video. The commentary is in the title, which is actually labeled out in the court case.
But what I'm saying is, Sargon still went and took different portions of, and you're saying all this is from one video that she did.
Yep, you can fact check me on it if you want.
Okay, but it's not in the sequence that we're watching.
It doesn't matter.
If he's creating a narrative, it does.
Yeah, Divinity was too, by clipping out different portions and putting them together of different sequences of events to be highly critical of Britney.
To be like a woman in the year 2016 after having like a black president for 8 years, and now we have Hillary, who could potentially be our next president, you know, and here's hoping. It started out as a very exciting evening and like full of hope that we would be like in a historic moment under a glass ceiling, like getting to be in the room where it's happening with Hillary. And honestly, it started like this high and then just like crept down until forever. There are plenty of people whose best interest is to keep everybody divided and to keep them hating people who don't look like them and to give them a scapegoat. You have to question people about the things that they say. You have to correct people when they're sharing false information on Facebook. Like, you have to stand up to your family members who are being racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic. Like, we can't live in a society where there are two Americas and there's one where there are people who are educated who are afraid to talk to their bigoted relatives, because Black women got information. We voted for Hillary. So like the onus is on everybody now to like actually step up. Like, I don't want to hear, I'm scared to talk to my family because they're my family. Like, no, I get that. But you can't wait till people are burning or hanging from trees or being killed to say something. And so, you know, 2016 is the doo-dooest year in the history of my entire life. You know, I think what's helpful for me is I live in New York. I'm surrounded by like-minded people.
Okay, so yes, the title and the way she's doing that, it is creating a narrative that's showing that she is acting exactly like an SJW.
Yes.
Yes, and it was taken of different portions of a video and put together to show how she's acting like an SJW.
Yes.
Okay.
Of the same video.
So
nothing else in it. The critique is in the title. Now, what I came from into my analysis, and like I said, my analysis, my opinion, I know nobody's got to agree with me on this one. Divinity showcases a couple clips, well, not clips, but screenshots of different things. Basically, using Britney's own words that she has said on different platforms, whether it be on Twitter or a blog post or anything else like that. Also using some facts that she found online to overlay it onto the video. Captioning the different parts of actual Chrissy's video of Britney being, you know, saying one thing in one part of the video and another thing in the part of the video, and basically proving her out to be a hypocrite. That's exactly what it was, because we look at the title is being very critical of Britney. The posts and the screenshots are being very highly critical of Britney. The clips that were being shown is Britney saying one thing and another thing. So
okay, did she pull that from Britney's channel or someone else's?
It doesn't matter. It's being highly critical of someone else. It's a critique piece. It doesn't matter if it came from Chrissy's channel, Britney's video channel, or Eliza's channel. It has no bearing in that situation.
Okay, and what are the legal differences between fair use between the United States and the United Kingdom?
This case was filed in the United States. Sargon had to go from the UK to the US.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to do a lot more research into this. I'm trying to be fair to you. I'm really trying to be fair to you on this one.
Well, so I still think Divinity is a copy pasta monster.
Or that's fine. I'm like I stated. And if there's any other videos that get DMCA struck and want to go through and actually look at it, that's fine. The
Well,
video in question,
has she appealed this DMCA claim?
actually, she has. So the next step is for
And
Chrissy
what
to
did
take it to
YouTube say?
court. This is out of YouTube's hands. The next step, Chrissy has to take her to court. If Chrissy doesn't take her to court, the appeal gets overturned.
But who struck the video?
Chrissy did.
Who? Okay, but what I'm saying is, who's responsible for removing the video?
YouTube has to remove the video to be within safe harbor provisions. It's actually in the law. They do it so because whenever a DMCA claim is made on YouTube, and this is one of the reasons why I'm such a person that calls it out, because the system's highly abused. Anyone can DMCA strike a video. I can just DMCA strike one of my own videos and claim to be someone else. The system's highly broken. So
yeah, and I've heard there's abuse that goes on that's ridiculous, for sure.
yes, and there is. And at the end of the day, YouTube has to take the video down. It doesn't matter if it's correct or not. YouTube is not the arbiters of, okay, this is fair use or not. Basically, when you file DMCA, you are starting a legal process. It even states it within the DMCA filing paperwork. You know, you swear underneath the penalty of perjury, you went through and you checked all this, and it's within fair use. You're positive that this is salient content from you. There's a lot of check boxes and stuff you gotta go through. There's also check boxes to go, if this is false or you don't feel like you went through the entire matters, you take the chance of getting the entire channel removed for filing a false strike, especially if you not take fair use into account. So at the end of the day, it is a legal process that's being started when you file a DMCA claim. So Chrissy started this process, or Frank, whoever is managing Chrissy's channel. Chrissy doesn't seem to know anything about it. Frank on Twitter seems to know about it. I'm going to say it was a manager, not Chrissy. End of the day, I'm looking at it like this. It was Chrissy Meyer's channel that did it. So I'm looking at Chrissy at this one. Whether she has a management team or not, I'm looking at Chrissy on this one. She started a legal process. So now she's got to foresee it through. Whenever you file a DMCA, you better be ready to go to court over it.
Okay, well, I'm not worried about the legal process of it.
That's what this is.
That's not what.
That's what this is.
Yeah, my problem is you can see where a bulk of that video was just straight video from Chrissy's channel.
Cool. She can argue it out in court.
Okay, well, if that's where it goes, that's where it goes. But so why aren't you as critical of Divinity?
I'm for
because her highest viewed video is literally just a clip. There's no bumpers, no text, no emojis. There's nothing. It's literally a clip from Legal Bites.
Okay.
Okay, so
that's the entire argument in this.
Why do you think that's okay? Like what I'm saying is, if you're being critical of someone for making a claim against someone who's using a bulk of their created content in their video, why aren't you critical for someone who's literally doing copy pastes from other channels for views?
Well, that's fine. If that's the case, there's about 300-400 different channels I need to go at. I don't have the time of the day to go after every single breaking channel that actually clips out.
Yeah, but you're intimately tied to Divinity.
I'm calling out false DMCA strikes. That's all I'm doing. I don't care about the drama with Divinity. Yes, I know of Divinity. I only know of her from about 3 weeks ago. That's it. She was in my chat. Now, I met up with her and a couple of people about 6 months ago, but I didn't do anything with them. And I had watched them and I didn't do anything. She came into my chat, started watching my content about 3 to 4 weeks ago. She came in the chat again, and I went to go check her out, and then I seen a video of her being DMCA struck. Now, when it comes to DMCA strikes, let me finish. When it comes to people filing false DMCA strikes, it strikes me the wrong way. Because do you know anything about me?
No, I don't, and I'm not here to discuss that. What I'm wondering is, Do you
What
not see the
this?
hypocrisy in
It's
going to
not.
bat for someone
Let
complaining
me
about a DMCA strike
finish.
when they are blatantly of skipping fair use to get views?
Okay, one, that doesn't make any sense. Two,
How does it not make sense?
I'll get there. Let me finish. I'm trying to explain to you what my stance is. Okay, I've had my entire channel removed from false DMCA strikes. This channel, the one I'm on right now, the one I'm streaming to, had been removed October 2001 from 3 false DMCA strikes. This is why I'm have such an issue with people abusing the system. Now, why doesn't it make sense? Okay, one, fair use is fair use. If somebody doesn't feel like it's fair use, that's fine. Take them to court. Here's what happens damn near 95% of the time. A DMCA strike is filed, it's countered, it's never taken to court. Nothing's ever done to the person who filed a strike. Now, if a person who gets struck 3 times gets a channel removed, what happens to a person who files multiple DMCA strikes but doesn't go through and follow them throughout the end? Nothing. Nothing happens to them. They can continue to file strike after strike after strike after strike and not fulfill the legal process. So, here's what I would state. This is not being hypocritical. If Divinity took the video down and goes, okay, my bad, and doesn't think it's fair use, okay then. I'll say it this much, I was wrong. However, if Divinity files a counter and Chrissy doesn't want to go through and continue it, Chrissy's basically conceding the point that the video is fair use because she's not competent enough to fight it in court. So that is my whole basis, the whole thing. She started a legal process. Divinity didn't.
That's not the hypocrisy I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, so you're going and okay, I get why you think or you have such a strong stance against anyone who might abuse the DMCA system.
My stance is the same as Middle House. You file DMCA and you're not willing to go to court, you need your channel removed.
Okay, like I said, I understand why you have the feelings the way you do. It affected you personally. What I'm saying I see as hypocritical is you have a strong opinion about the false DMCA claim, but you won't look on the other side of the coin and say, well, maybe Divinity is using stuff that is not fair use because she's not adding any transformative value and she's taking monetary opportunities away from other creators.
Okay, here's the thing on the end of the day. I don't care when it comes to that. I can make an argument for just a single portion clip in court. It would be a sucky argument. I can make that argument. If somebody wants to make that argument in court, cool. We'll see what happens. We need more case precedents on fair use and DMCA.
That doesn't reinforce your argument. That actually makes you look hypocritical, though.
Why? I'm willing to go to court to prove it. Is anyone else?
Okay, but you're not willing to call out people who are blatantly abusing other people's content.
Like I said, I can make an argument for just a single portion clip for fair use. I'm willing to go to court and argue it as anyone else.
But like, I'm curious why you would tie yourself. Like, have you looked at her videos?
I don't care about her videos. I've went against people like Alex Mara versus Imago Softworks. I covered that one. Ace1 versus Sid Alpha and about 7 other YouTubers. I went after Quantum TV versus the Atman. There's several instances I went after people where they've either filed a false DMCA or did not take fair use to account in a video. At the end of the day, I'm for fair use. I'm for strengthening fair use, not weakening it. And people, and yes, I do have a strong stance about it. I feel like if you do like rip down entire content and put it up without any kind of transformations, in its entirety, yes, that's you're basically stealing content. However, if I want to go through and if I want to go for a hit Divinity up, okay, well, she's not, you know, she's not for, she's stealing what? I have to hit Liza clips, I have to hit Law 2 clips, there's several other channels I have to hit. That's an all-day process. Now, at the end of the day, it looks at like this. You don't have to have somebody's permission to clip out the channel and put it up. You don't have to have the permission to do any kind of mashup or fair use content from someone else's. So I'm going to
Right, but you take a
didn't.
risk in doing that
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
did.
have permissions from the people.
Yeah,
which is
that's
why
fine.
DMCA claims are filed.
Well, a majority of the claims are filed because they think it's an easy way to take videos down. Even if they think that the copyright's valid, they don't see them through the court. They don't go through the next step of the process.
So you're saying you think YouTube will remove videos that people make DMCA claims against willy-nilly? They won't even look at it or
They did it to me.
review it.
It took me 3 months
so
to get my channel back from a company called Camisos GmbH, which is a quote-unquote copyright company in Germany. I'm a reactionary channel on one of my other channels. I do review, commentary, and reactions on anime. YouTube took no account into what I done. What I was, told them. It was a DMCA was filed, and I had to take up the company. I had a couple interactions with the company, and then they blocked me. And then they proceeded to file another strike, and then another strike, and my channel got removed. It took another month to 2 months of me actually emailing and going up to train YouTube to gain my channel back. So yes, they do that.
But you got your channel back from YouTube because of their review process.
I got my channel back from YouTube because Camisos never took it to court.
So it is your belief that if anyone files a DMCA, YouTube won't review it. They'll just assume it's correct.
They have to. They have to do that to be within the safe harbor provisions. Again, you need to go read up on the TOS a little bit and the law.
Okay. So if you saw someone using your content and they did very little in changing anything, and it was mostly just a clip from your content, and it pulled away from your views and you missed a monetary opportunity, you'd be okay with that?
There's about several channels already do that.
So you are okay with it?
Yeah. There's actually a couple channels that have full uploads of videos that I completely deleted and took down. That's not even up on my channel no more. They do it to either make fun or for the fact that maybe I had a bad take and then later I corrected it and then made a retraction.
Well, no, I'm not even saying that they put in their own commentary where it's a bad take by you, or
it's the entire video.
They analyze it or anything like that.
It's the entire video with no changes.
Yeah. So, but you're okay with that. It doesn't bother you that someone's using your content and possibly pulling away from your views.
I tell anyone that if you want to clip me, if you want to take any of mine, if you want to react to anything of mine, you go right ahead and do it.
Okay, but you understand that some people aren't okay with that.
Cool. They better be able to go to court for it. That's my standard. You want to file DMCA, fine. Save it to the end. That's my issue. That's my problem. You want to file DMCA, if you want to say, okay, I'm not okay with this person doing my stuff, and you want to talk to them, if you can talk to them, they want to take it down, and they take it down, cool, okay, no issue. That's what YouTube, that's what the DMCA system is also for, too. Well, it takes YouTube out of the equation and puts it up against the person filing the strike and the person receiving the strike. And usually, YouTube wants the two of them to work it out. If they can't work it out, YouTube's not arbiter in that. The court is.
So what does your opinion on fair use matter then if your standard is if you'll go to court, then fine?
Well, for the end of the day, fair use is a legal defense.
Right, but what you're saying
it's not standard.
But what it seems like you're saying is that it doesn't matter what other people think of the fair use policy and how they interpret it. It's only if that person wants to go to court or not. And then what the court decides is what matters.
That's exactly it. Look, fair use, when they say you got to take fair use to account, and this is where it needs to be a little bit more defined. because fair use is not it's not a standard like, okay, you can't murder anyone because, well, it's against the law. It's not anything like that. Fair use is a legal defense. It's not anything you can point to as like, well, I can do this because A, B, and C. These are defenses to defend it. So, in essence, fair use is like self-defense laws. There are self-defense laws, but they are defenses. They're not actual laws. They're exceptions to law. That's what fair use is. The exception to what copyright is. They
So
must
to
be
you,
fought in court.
so you don't see a difference between reaction channels who do deep analysis and commentary on videos compared to someone who just posts clips from other people's content.
If you want to clip someone's content and put it up, I'm fine with that. If someone wants to file a copyright strike against you, that's fine too.
That's not what I asked though. Like, do you see a difference between reaction channels who do deep analysis on videos or commentary to someone who just clips stuff out and posts it on their channel from other creators?
There is no real difference. So, all right, let me put you.
Oh,
Like
that's what I'm
this.
saying. Like, it doesn't seem like how people interpret fair use matters to you, and even if it does seem to be blatantly against fair use, oh well.
Time out. You're missing the point I'm trying to make here. So the point I'm trying to make is, I know for a fact Divinity counter-striked that video because she believes it's a fair use. I believe it's a fair use. Now, here's the belief in this: strong enough to go to court over it. This is the whole crux of the whole argument, and this is why I don't think you're understanding. So, I can use hypotheticals to explain this point. So, if there's a clip channel out there that did the exact same thing Divinity did, and they got hit with DMCA and say, oh, well, maybe I don't think it's fair use. I'm going to go ahead and I'll message the person, see if I can get them to remove the strike. They want to remove the strike, I'll take it down. They remove the strike, take it down. Cool, whatever. That's between the two of them.
And that's what happened with the video in question.
Except for Divinity filed a counter strike. So let me get to that point. If somebody wants to file DMCA, and then somebody wants to file a counter, that means they're willing to go to court over it. And that's the thing. It's a legal dance. It's a legal. As soon as you file DMCA, it's out of YouTube's hands. It becomes a legal matter, and then you just got to do the dance on the dance floor to get to the point of going to court. And that's what that is. Finally, the DMCA is saying, "Hey, if you don't take this down, I'm going to take you to court." A DMCA is not, "I'm going to file this takedown and because I'm right, and YouTube's got to take it down because I'm right." That's not how DMCA works. DMCA is, I filed the DMCA. I'm willing to take you to court because I think you are stealing my content. A counter-strike is, no, I feel like that my content that I'm being used is fair use. Sue me. Then the next step of that is the person who filed the DMCA sues them. And in order for the strike to remain up on the channel, that person must, 1, file the walk with the Copyright Office, 2, go through and get suit papers and serve the person in question, and then provide that documentation to YouTube, and then YouTube will keep the strike up while the court case is being fought out. And then the legal determination is what decides if that video is going to stay up or down. That's what that is. My issue with the whole thing is nobody seems to want to go through the process. They want to go through, hit the DMCA, oh look, YouTube took it down, I'm in the right. That's not how that works.
No, I never said that at any point. My argument is you don't think the guidelines for fair use really matter.
I think they matter if you want to go to court and argue it out. What I'm saying is Divinity is willing to do that. Is Chrissy?
I don't know.
Okay then. If the video remains out, if Chrissy doesn't file suit against Divinity, I guess she doesn't. If she does and goes to court, I guess she does. And I guess we'll see what happens and when it plays out in the legal system.
So really, you're just saying that
I've always said that this is my opinion.
put up or shut up, whereas other people are
Exactly.
saying, hey, she's using a lot of people's content in a bulk of her videos, which is clearly a violation of section, I think 3, it's either 2 or 3. And there's not that much transformative value. And it's also pulling away from people's monetary opportunities, which is clause 4. But what, like, you're saying that you don't care about that. It's just, are you going to take it to court or not?
Yeah, that's what DMCA is. This again, this is my inherent issue. It's like there's plenty of people out there. There's probably thousands of people that just rip down straight content and put it back up. There's probably hundreds of thousands actually. I'm not saying that it's not a problem. I'm saying that's not my area of concern. When it comes to monetary data, I'm not even arguing monetary. I can care less about monetary. That's not my argument here. My argument here is the DMCA system is abused. The DMCA system is very corrupt. You get free DMCA strikes, no ifs, ands, or buts. Doesn't matter if you're in the right or not. You get your channel terminated. So
Okay,
say
but you're assuming everyone does it out of for malicious intent.
I haven't seen anyone do anyone.
That doesn't, your anecdotal proof doesn't mean it's empirical evidence.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same standard of, oh, these super chats ain't listed on this deal, so Divinity must have done a chargeback. So that's the same argument, same standard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about the chargeback. I mean, but
Well, I'm using everyone else's standard here on that one. It's, oh, well, since the super chat's not listed on this deal, she must have done a chargeback. Lack of evidence is not evidence. I'll agree with that one.
like, I don't know about the chargeback. I don't think Chrissy would lie about something like that.
I don't know either. I don't know why Chrissy assumed I would do a chargeback.
Well, it's because you're
Oh, no, guilt by
aligned with,
association, right? Guilt by association, correct? Gotcha.
yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah.
All right. No, I get exactly how this goes. Look, I've already made this perfectly clear to Divinity, and I already made it clear to anyone else. If Divinity's video had been just a straight clip, I wouldn't have made the video that I made the other day. It would have been like, look, either you counter it, and you take the chance of going to court and lose, or you take it down, but it's a straight clip. Well, it's not a straight clip. Show me the clip. I've seen the clip. I think it's fair use.
So if Legal Bytes filed a DMCA against her, you'd be fine with it.
If Legal Bytes filed a DMCA and is willing to go to court, I'm fine with it.
No, it's not. No. That's not what I asked. I said if Legal Bytes filed a DMCA against her for her highest viewed video, which is a straight clip, you would come nowhere near close to making a video on it because you would agree with it.
I wouldn't make a video. I would have to look at the clip too to make sure. I'm going to go with your word on that. That it's just a straight clip. I'm gonna go with your word on that one.
It was in the video that from the other night.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm going to assume right now that you're telling me the truth. I'm one of those people who go by evidence, not just people's words. But let's assume that Divinity's highest video, the Legal Bytes video, is just a clip, and if Legal Bytes wanted to file a DMCA on it, I can make an argument for Legal Bytes. I can make an argument for Divinity. It's so great. It's one of those, yeah, you guys can settle this out in court, or you can settle it out outside court. You can talk and go, okay, Divinity might go, yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from. I'll take it down because maybe it's not very transformative. Maybe it's just a club. Maybe the two of them could talk it out.
But that's different from the answer you just gave, where you said earlier that if someone just straight clipped a video, then you wouldn't have even, if it had been a straight clip of the video, you wouldn't have even made the video.
All right, time out. I have a belief and an argument. I can make the argument. It's a bad argument. It's an argument that it's kind of an argument fighting uphill. I can make the argument for it. I'm not willing to stand behind it, though. There's a difference. I can look at things in multiple different ways and come to multiple conclusions on stuff, and I try to be very fair on stuff. So, like with this whole deal with Chrissy Minos and Divinity, I do feel like that's fair use. I tried to separate out the whole thing that happened between Divinity and Farron beforehand. I want to keep those two separate. I don't think they have anything to do with one another. At least
But you
that's
see
what
why
I
people would
hope.
disagree with your opinion on it being fair use.
Well, that's fine. They can disagree with me all they want. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to call me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm absolutely right. You're fine and dandy to have your opinion that you don't think it's fair use. That's fine. But I'm going to come to the fact and conclusion to match my arguments up with what I'm saying and not point to, well, why about this video, or why about that video, or why about this video? This is what I
Well,
said. I'm going to keep this to
I
the
did.
video
I
in
said
question. No, well,
that a major proportion, the proportionality, like 95% of her video is just from Chrissy's content.
yeah, and like I said,
And it also
Sargon of Akkad's
pulled
video is 100% of Akila's content.
that also creates a narrative,
Yeah, it
whereas
does
Chrissy's
create.
video is just them talking.
No. I got the video. It's actually up on my channel. You want to go through and watch it with me?
Not really.
You don't.
I-
You don't want to go through step by step on Divinity's video and point out all 12 edits that's within that video to make a narrative against Brittany. You don't want to do that.
To me, jump cuts aren't. That doesn't
It's not
qualify
just-
as major
it's not-
transformative.
Well, you know what? That's all that Sargon of Akkad's video was jump cuts.
But he created a definitive narrative.
Yeah, so did Divinity going against Brittany. Again, this is why I said you came in unprepared on this one.
I like, dude. Honestly, I think the thing that really gets me is you're so hardcore about going against this when someone's clearly not going by fair use for a lot of her content, and you just refuse to look at that side of it.
Okay, is Legal Bites willing to file a DMCA on it?
That's not what we're talking about. Opinion here.
Yeah, opinion.
In my
That's
opinion,
not, this is all right. So this is time out. This is the same argument of, oh my God, why are you doing this? Just throwing the drama part because Divinity's attacking these people and she's causing drama. I don't care about that. That's
well, no. My
that's
problem
not the
is
basis of my
Divinity's
video.
getting people to come in and troll Chrissy and Farron all the time, but because
Yeah,
there
and
was
one, I'm not one of those people who did it. I asked Chrissy a question in DMs. I only asked, I think, 3 or 4 questions, keeping it tied around, hey, why were these DMCA strikes filed? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I never brought up Divinity's name. Chrissy is the one that brought up Divinity's name. Chrissy is also the one that said she had no idea what was going on. And then later came up, well, there's this chick named Divinity who did this. Now, I tagged her on Twitter a couple days ago asking her, hey, why did this happen? I never got a response back. Why I went to the Super Chat to
because you don't
her.
know how many people brigade this shit almost every time they're on stream.
Is she a public figure? Is she online? Does she put herself out there?
That has nothing to do with the fact that you're part of the people who come in and troll this shit. You just don't understand that you're part of the trolls.
So this has to do with DMCA how?
Dude, you're not.
Like I said,
I'm trying to say the reason he doesn't acknowledge this stuff is because people come in and troll all the time about this. And she doesn't know who you are. So, yes,
that's
why
fine.
would she not assume you're part of the troll brigade?
Oh, that's fine. She can assume all she wants. She may herself look like an idiot.
Well, no, it makes you look like an idiot because you think she should know you're completely different from the people that troll her all the time.
No, I asked her a legitimate question.
And it always leads to the same thing that she's had to deal with for weeks regarding this specific situation. So, dude, you can't assume that she knows you're trying to be genuine or not genuine. Like, you can't assume that she knows who you are just because You're asking about
Okay,
something
I can
she's
make the
been
same.
trolled about.
I can make the same argument about Eliza Blue. All these people coming at her, wanting to do interviews and questions and stuff like that. What's the difference in that? Oh,
What
because you
what
got a number by your name, you matter. That's what it
what are you
sounds like
talking
to
about?
me. Well, I mean, everyone's making videos and documentaries about calling Elijah Blue out, right?
Yes.
Okay, what's the difference in me doing this and them doing that? What, they got a big number by the name? That's it?
They're yeah, that's what I'm saying. You seem like a troll, but you assume she should know that you're trying to be genuine about a question.
Cool.
When
Why should Elijah Blue think that everyone's being genuine about this or they're just being a troll? Same argument.
no, it's not.
Actually, it is.
Eliza did something extremely disgusting,
Okay.
like verifiably disgusting.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with Chrissy filing a claim for someone who's using her content for clicks.
Okay. I think abusing the
And
DMCA system's
and
highly disgusting.
if people's opinions on whether it's fair use or not don't matter, then why are you even trying to ask about it?
I'm bringing awareness to it. She filed a DMCA. It looked like a fair use video. Divinity wants to fight it. She wants to fight it. It want to go to court. Cool. We got to see what Chrissy's got to
But
do
you
now.
just said people's opinions don't matter on it, so why even try to like bring him if
Why-
it goes
why-
to court?
why-
Bring him where does
Why,
it
why,
then?
why does fans' opinion about Eliza Blue matter to anyone? Why does Chrissy's opinions about Eliza Blue matter to anyone? And they, the opinions, right? The stances that these people have against people.
You're trying to
You're
conflate
saying
someone
here trying
who
to.
has falsified a horrible story and a horrible upbringing and used people for money and grifted off of people for 4 years now on a cause where people get severely injured, have a lot of bullshit that they have to deal with themselves, with someone filing a DMCA for their content being used by someone else.
Hey,
That's not the same thing, bro.
All right, cool. All right. Let's do it and say it like this. Say I was a channel of 500,000. Let's say I was monetized. Let's say I get about, and like I said, I'm just throwing numbers out here right now. Let's say I brought in like $1,500 a month from my channel. And then I got struck falsely by false DMCA. What happened? I just lost my job. I have no way of making money now. The end of the day, I think it goes like this. Whenever you
Okay, but
so many
then
DMCA
you have
strikes-
legal recourse.
How?
You
The
just said yourself if you take it to court.
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to. The company that struck me, you can't take them to court. They're in Germany. And it's a fake company. That's one of the reasons why I got my channel back. But say I didn't get my channel back. What do I do then?
And was this through a legal process or through YouTube?
I got the channel back through YouTube. I wanted to go through the legal process, but I could never get established because you couldn't send. I was waiting for legal documentation to come in to go to court because that's what you're supposed to do. When you file a DMCA, you're supposed to sue the person if they counter.
So you basically got trolled.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it annoyed you, didn't it? It annoyed you and pissed you off, right?
Well, you know what? If you want to come into my chat and troll me, that's fine. I don't care. You want to use a...
You mean like your boys are doing now?
It's not my boys. They can do whatever they want. Chrissy can do whatever they want. Again, I came into this to talk about the situation at hand, not be put on the spot of, well, why am I not covering this content? Why am I not covering that content? Because it's not content I cover. Why should I?
Yeah, we're supposed to be discussing the opinions we have on fair use, and I gave you mine, and you say, well, that doesn't matter, it just goes to court, and you don't care whether something is practically verifiable as against fair use
and then you
not.
Yeah, and you kept moving the goalposts. Well, why about divinities at the video?
I didn't move shit.
Or why about this? Or why about that? Yeah, you did.
No, I asked why you are going so hard against the DMCA claim for someone who's filed it due to their content being used as the bulk of someone else's content, but you won't ask questions about that person like using stuff that's blatantly against fair use. It
Okay,
doesn't
like I
match
said,
up. That's
that's fine. If that person wants to file a strike, I'll go look at that video. If the video seems to be within a fair use standard, I'll make a video on it. If it doesn't, okay. Well, I guess Divinity has a choice. Either she can take it down or go to court over it. At the end of the day, here's the thing. We're waiting to see what Chrissy does. Okay? The grenades have been lobbed right now. Okay? Chrissy has filed a DMCA. She has started a legal process. Divinity has counted it. Now it's up to Chrissy to go through and go, okay, I want to see this through the court. And here's the way my standard's got to be. If Divinity takes the video down and doesn't fight anymore, okay. Divinity doesn't think she can win in a fair use battle. I'll make a retraction video. And goes, okay, well, it looks like that was wrong, and I take back what I said. If Chrissy doesn't go through and file a countersuit, I'm going to continue hammering on the fact she filed a false DMCA because she's not willing to go to court. If it goes to court, then I guess it's going to be a waiting process to see how the courts go through and see this. That's my standard in this whole deal. Right now, we're in the rating process of what's going to happen. I did what I did because of what happened at the time. That's all we can do. I know for a fact that Divinity filed a counter. What's Chrissy got to do?
yeah, and that has nothing to do with why I posted what I did, or why you said you wanted to talk. Like I gave you the reasons why.
Yeah, and
think
I
he is
and I
not
gave you my
using
reasons,
fair
and we
use,
don't. Yes,
and
I
it
gave you
doesn't
my
seem to matter to
reasons.
you. It's like you seem to just, well, first you said fair use guidelines don't matter.
Fair use guidelines are a defense in courts. I'm confident that if this goes to a court, Divinity will win. This is the reason why I stated with my stance. It looks like it's a fair use transformative video. I'm willing to stand behind that one. Why I made the video I did.
Okay. I just think you're wrong.
That's fine. You can
And
think
that's
I'm
what
wrong.
it-
And I'm not going to say that you're wrong either. You're entitled to your opinion. Now, I'll say this much too. That night I was a little drunk. I do tend to say stuff whenever I'm drunk and look it up and stuff like that. However, in the day, it's our opinions because, one, I'm not a lawyer. Two, I'm not a judge. And three, I'm not the one taking this to court. So all I can do is influence my opinion with what I know. I'm comparing this stuff to actual case law. I don't think you have.
You've compared it to one video.
I compared it to case laws ranging from Sargon of Akkad to Gila Hughes, H3H3 versus Matt Haas, Indigo Softworks versus Alex Maurer, and two other ones.
So why not do a breakdown video where you go over those cases in detail instead of just saying
I have one live
you're
stream.
wrong? So why not?
I've already done this before a long time ago.
So why not do it now with this if you're so confident in it?
Well, because a lot of these people cite those cases they know. That's actually something I probably am going to do eventually again. Shouldn't have to, but I've already went through and done it. If you really want a good legal breakdown, go watch Leonard French's video about the DMCA, how the DMCA is used, the case breakdowns of those. And Civil Law even does a really good study of the Achilles Hughes versus Sargon of Akkad judgment.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think you're white knighting a little bit too hard for someone who's, I mean, in my opinion,
there it is.
She could get her channel easily nuked by any of the creators she's just straight ripping from in most of her videos. But there are so many things that on like her channel doesn't seem to be transformative with anything hardly at all.
That's fine. She got another copyright strike today, I believe, too. So on a, I believe it was a legal, no, not, it was on a Good Logic video that I believe Ben filed. So
now, I don't know about that, but to me, the guidelines are there for a reason, and you should try to stick with them. At least act in good faith on them, and it doesn't seem like she is.
Yes, the guidelines are there for a reason. You want to follow DMCA, take it to court. Let's see what happens.
That's not what my point at all. My point is that the guidelines are there for people to try to act in good faith, and it doesn't seem like she is trying to at all. It's like she doesn't care what the fair use guidelines are.
Okay, fair use guidelines are not on. Like I said, fair use is a legal defense. You can use them to go, okay, I can do this because of these reasons. That's totally legitimate. The problem I have is when people file DMCA strikes and don't take it the next step. So, like Farron filed 4 DMCA strikes.
So it's not even the fact that the DMCA claim may be correct. It's just that you don't know if they're going to take it to the next step or
not. A
not.
court of law, look, a DMCA claim will be correct if it's followed through for fruition. And that's if it's gone to a court and tried under law. That's the full fruition of a DMCA claim. If it's canceled at any other point, it's looked at as a false DMCA.
Well, like I said, dude, you say opinions don't matter, but you make videos talking about why it matters, and it doesn't make much sense.
You haven't watched any of my other videos. You haven't watched any of my other breakdowns. You didn't even know why the reason I did anything was, so it doesn't look like you did any kind of research into it.
Well,
I have.
Typically, whenever you're staunch on a certain position on things like this that are as important to you, you make sure to incorporate that with any video you do where that subject comes up, no matter how repetitive it is. Because yes, shit gets repetitive, but
yes, it does. And just because I don't go through and go, oh, well, she is guilty because she has these other videos, does not matter. DMCA does not matter. Copyright and fair use when it goes to court does not matter. The court does not give a shit of, oh, she's a clip channel. Well, look at these other videos of Divinity going through and clipping other channels. She is guilty of this because the court is simply going to go, look at my field of fucks. I give no fucks. Our court case is based on this video that got struck, not these other ones. I keep it narrowed to what the law is, not what people's feelings and opinions are.
And that's fine if you're just talking about the legal point of it. Like I said, my main thing is
I think I stayed out the whole drama BS. I think I stayed out the whole fact of people lobbing nukes at each other, the whole drama thing. I think I've stayed well enough out of it. I don't care about it. That's not what I'm looking at.
Yeah, you've made it pretty clear you don't care about other people's opinions, and you don't care whether people make good faith efforts to file DMCA claims or not, because you assume all of them are mostly malicious.
If Chrissy takes it, you know what? If Chrissy takes it to court, that's a good faith effort. If Chrissy takes a strike down, it's not. It's simple.
So you're saying someone who might file a DMCA claim for their content being used, losing monetary opportunities, that they're doing it out of bad faith because they won't take it to court.
If she doesn't take it to court, it is bad faith.
What if she can't afford to take it to court?
Then you don't file the DMCA strike. I'm sorry.
So you're saying that you're literally saying that people's monetary status in life can determine whether they're making a good faith effort or not.
You go through and you file a claim. You're starting a legal process. You file a DMCA. You are starting a legal process. If you cannot see that process through to the end, you have made a false claim. And I stand behind the opinion of Mudahor from somewhere in their game. Go watch his opinion. It's actually really interesting and stuff like that. And I stand behind his opinion on the thing. If you file those DMCA claims and you're not willing to take it to court, you should lose your channel in the story.
You're literally, so like I said, literally you're saying, like, if someone files a DMCA claim because their content is used in an inappropriate way, if they can't afford to take it to court and prove the merits of it, then you should lose your channel and your income because you can't afford it.
Well, if you can't afford it, why are you starting a legal process then? It's pretty simple.
So you don't care about content theft.
If you think that you can go to court and go through and prove it, fine. But you need to be able to do that. Like I said, when you file... Do
you not see the disconnect, dude? You're literally saying poor people, fuck them. If someone's a starting out channel
Oh,
and someone's
I'm
ripping
sorry.
all their content
No,
and
no,
using
no,
it for
no, 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 no,
themselves.
no, no. Hang on, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you want to abuse a legal process and not see it through to the end. That's the same thing as going, hey, I'm gonna go drink, but I'm gonna go drive afterwards. Oh, I had a wreck. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wreck. Well, you drink and drive. You still did it. A DMCA claim is starting a legal process. And so it's not like terms of
And
service.
you just
It's
said
not a
if you can't
community
afford to
guideline
do it,
strike.
you shouldn't file one, whether your shit's getting ripped off
You
or not.
shouldn't. And you can't go through the processes
So you're
and do
saying
it.
poor people deserve to be disadvantaged when it comes to content creation.
You know, just do a GoFundMe. Hey, this person's selling my content.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and go do this.
All right. So, yeah.
This gotta be a takeaway. Is fuck poor. Sparky said fuck poor people if your content's getting stolen. No,
That's
my
literally what you
Don't
just
break
said,
the
dude.
fucking law. Don't fucking start a process if you can't go through and file it through.
It's not breaking the law.
It is actually. It's DMCA
no, it's
abuse.
not.
It is. Yes, you cannot file a false DMCA if you're not willing to go to court. It's abuse.
And I literally
states,
said, if someone files a DMCA for 100% the right reasons, and they can't afford the lawyers to go through and get the case heard,
you shouldn't be filing a DMCA.
And you're saying fuck poor people. It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if your content's getting ripped off. It doesn't matter if someone else is monetizing off of your stuff. That's disingenuous.
So glad you
shit.
wanted to do this live, man.
I am too, because you look like
any
a jackass,
lawyer.
dude.
Any lawyer will tell you, you want to file a DMCA, you better be willing to go to court. It even states it in
that's
the
not
process.
that's not my argument at all.
Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck poor people, right? Oh, no.
You said that. You said if you can't afford it, you deserve to lose your channel and your income based on your channel.
Buddy, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you did.
You literally said if you can't afford it, you deserve to lose your channel.
No, you're the one that said, well, why if you can't afford a lawyer?
I'll be sure to clip that for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and clip the part out that you're the one who brought that up first. Well, why if you can't afford to go to court? You shouldn't file DMCA then.
Yeah, and what did you say?
That's my stance. You shouldn't file DMCA. You should not file DMCA.
So even if someone is blatantly breaking every instance of fair use, you're basically saying if rich people can afford to break fair use and take you to court, that's fine. But if you're too poor to afford the lawyers to argue your case, fuck you.
Look, it states it whenever you go through and you file DMCA, you are starting a legal process. You better be able to go through and fulfill those processes as they state. If not, you should not file a DMCA. Well, that's what the DMCA is. I'm sorry, it's a legal process. It's not like terms of service or a guideline strike. That's not what that is.
And your answer to if someone can't afford the legal process is fuck them.
You shouldn't.
They shouldn't have done it, and you should lose your channel.
You should go through and make sure that you're able to see it through to the end. If you
and
can't
even
do
if
it,
the entirety of the world agrees that these people are ripping off your content, you still shouldn't do anything about it, and you should let your content get ripped.
You know,
if you can't afford it.
You know what? Here's the end of the day. Sargon had card couldn't afford that legal case. He crowdfunded it. Guess what? He won.
Hey, congratulations, you have anecdotal evidence.
Congratulations, you're putting words in
That's
my
still no. You literally said if you can't afford it, you should lose your channel, even if it's a good faith effort. So
if you abuse the DMCA system and you're not willing to go to court, you should go lose your channel over it.
Yeah, okay.
Because it even states what
later, dude. Have fun trolling, bro. Wow. Well, yeah, it'll be fun to make clips with that. It'll be a good time.
Yep, I'm on the backstage.
Guys, if you are watching, and you're not a trolley douchebag, where is it at?
Wow. Funny. So, how did everyone think about that? Hey, Divinity, do me a favor. Send this to Sean. Send this to Sean, please. I want to see his reaction. I actually want to see what a couple lawyers' reaction. Look, end of the day, I don't know if you can see my chat or not. I really don't know. I'm going to go ahead and jump in my Discord. If you're on my Discord, go ahead and jump on in. I'll pull you in. Hello, Rogue. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Fuck, I don't even know what that was.
Applying in good faith, and two, that the person itself is not acting according to the actual rules. Just because you say that they're not doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't. And at the end of the day, it's going to be YouTube and a lawyer that's going to decide. So, YouTube for your monetization going forward, and a lawyer to actually prove that you've done it right or wrong.
You file a DMCA, you're starting a legal process. If you can't, I'm sorry. You can interpret it as go fuck poor people. I don't know if I said that word. that was words put into my mouth. If you,
he did say that so basically go fuck poor people, and yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, that's like saying, oh my god, if you don't want to hit the poor people, if you don't want to give poor people half your money, you're not for equal equity.
I'm sorry, but there's a lot of poor people that actually win court cases without actually being able to afford a lawyer, because a lot of lawyers will do a lot of things for pro bono, which means a lot more push for their what is it? Their ranking, their getting eyeballs on them to see that, hey, you're a really good lawyer, and it also increases their chances with being higher up with someone who's rich and powerful.
Yeah.
Money.
Now
money.
let me ask you something. Could you? I do believe I had the sound on this, right? You did hear him talk on my channel, right?
I heard.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you're in a different voice chat.
I came in kind of going, Sparky's recording something. What the fuck? Is it that time already?
No.
I'm busy doing other things. Hang on.
This was something different.
I know, but anyway, I was busy doing something. I noticed it, so I popped in the last, I say, 5 minutes of whatever that was. And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? It's kind of brought it basically up to my attention, brought me up to speed to a degree. And I'm like going, after listening to the two of you banter, I'm going, this is a fucking, boring conversation.
Yeah, well, it's not one it's like I even stated down in my Discord, I said it to him very simply. It's like, just to know, I don't do debates. I have my opinion on things, and I don't care about the drama. I don't care about if any other vids or strip clips or not. I'm keeping it focused in is this video that got DMCA fair use or not? What was done with it, the point, and Chrissy's right or wrong. I can tell you it was being very critical of Brittany. That's exactly the point I set forth to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
he wanted a debate, and you can totally tell that he wanted a debate to get you those gotcha moments, but unfortunately,
never give it to him.
Even if he thinks he has a few gotcha moments, he's gonna have to take everything out of context. Yeah. And unfortunately, it looks like you were recording, so yeah, he won't be able to take it out of context no matter how much he does.
Yeah, and this is the reason why
you have the information.
This is the reason why I stated I want to do it on both channels, mine and his.
So, You know, let him do what he wants to do. That's all I can say. I mean, we've already played this game before with others that have done exactly the same thing. So
Yeah, but god damn, 75 views on this. Fuck.
well, I mean, it is interesting, but it also kind of asks you how many people have come in and then walked away afterwards.
Yeah, they came in to see the shit show and then walked away afterwards. Look,
Because it wasn't much of a fucking shit show. They were expecting people to get yelled at and screamed and have some gotcha moments. You know, an actual true fight.
yeah,
This wasn't a
and like I
debate.
said, at the end of the day, my issue is with the DMCA system being abused. It looks like it's being abused, and like I said, there's different ways I could change my opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's up for both Chrissy and Divinity now to put up and shut up, and that's for both of them. And this is me being. I think I've been very fair on both sides of the whole deal. I've not take any sides on the whole thing. I don't care about the drama that's been going on. I don't care about any of the harassment, who said what, or what other people are doing to other people. I'm looking at basis. This is my problem.
Yeah,
It's
but
the DMCA abuse.
again, I think it's everybody's problem with the DMCA because it's more prevalent on YouTube than it is anywhere else on the digital media that we have.
Yeah. Oh,
It's only on YouTube.
Did you see the video I made last night?
You actually want me to pay attention to everything that you do. I mean,
Hey, I
seriously.
had Jim Medica read the email that I sent to YouTube.
Okay, well, I mean, there you go. That's different. I would have to look at it, but you know, I mean, men
Yeah.
are about doing the Lord's work. But no, even if you take the opportunity to actually, I don't know, Google research or whatever,
He didn't even know
you don't
anything
have.
about Sargon Cod case.
I know, which is kind of fascinating because again, Sargon isn't a rich motherfucker. No matter how much he has done well
And
on the YouTube. I'm sorry, but
I'm actually surprised he didn't want to go through. He said he looked at Divinity's video, and he didn't.
mhm.
I'm surprised he didn't want to go through and actually watch it on and pick it out because, like I said, there's 12 edits in that video. And Chrissy Meyer, who says, well, you can't just clip my video. It must be transformative in nature. She didn't state in what kind of transformative nature. It must be transformative. End of the day, it's transformative.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole idea. I mean, at the end of the day, the DMCA takedown notice is pretty much your starter of legal.
Yeah. Now now here's a question I really wish I had a chance to ask him. If
Mm.
a bigger channel counter strikes a smaller channel, and that smaller channel doesn't have the funds to take it to court, do they just get fucked?
They could.
What
They could
what if it's
ultimately get fucked.
what if it's the other way around? What if it's somebody taking a DMCA against someone, and that someone can't fight in court because they don't have the funds to actually fight the case? Whenever their video is fair use, should they get fucked?
Mhm. Again, it is quite possible, but here's the clinch for it. It depends on the situation. But for example, as Sargon did, and a few others have done this before, they decide to do a crowdfund procedure, and if a group of people agree that this person is justified and they should go directly to court and win or lose, um, here's my dollary dues. Then yeah, there you go. That's how the public wins.
Yeah.
And how big my personal favorite is copyright. The bigger industries such as Disney has lost copyrights and tried to sue a lot of individuals and still lost. And Disney's a high-powered organization with high-priced lawyers behind them, and they still somehow lost.
Yeah.
So,
and you can always go pro bono too.
yeah, that's
Look at Ace
what I
Point.
said earlier. There's a lot of lawyers out there that'll do it pro bono, just because of the fact that they're getting kudos behind them. Their reputation is going up, meaning that they'll get more eyeballs on them, meaning that they'll have higher opportunity for larger individuals who have more money behind them to seek them out.
Yeah, and guys, I'm sorry if you've joined the Discord today. Let me. Oh shit.
Did you break things already?
I've got like 6 people waiting to come in into the actual Discord. I am so sorry, guys.
Oh God, do I have
My
to go?
my
and
my
actually,
mod should be helping out with this, but
that would mean I'd be actually paying attention, sir. I just got to look at your shit. Okay, now what do you want me to do
I
outside
got
of
it. I
wave
got
people?
just put people in waiting. Not waiting. Put them in Robot Masters. Everyone jumped in. Just go ahead and put them in Robot Masters. Take away the waiting game.
Okay, so
I've got
everybody
that
that has
one.
jumped in.
I think I got it all. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This,
This is an open forum show. If you want to jump in, I'll move some stuff around. You can jump into rating. I'll pull you in.
yeah, because I don't know if I have that ability. That's the plus.
Yeah, I
I have
still
no idea where
haven't.
the fuck where most of your shit is. So,
Yeah, I know. I really got to clean the fucking Discord up.
yeah,
Oh
you
my
do. I
God.
mean, I either that or you just give me total control and I can clean it for you. Fuck. But then the last time that a certain hacker did that, they almost tried to clean the entire thing. So it's hilarious. Invitation from Sparky. Okay.
I'm just gonna delete that one. They can't respond to it. They're not rating room anyway. So yeah,
Okay.
you guys can chat in the main. If you scroll down and look in voice channels, me and Rogue as a Robot Masters, you may not be able to jump straight in. You'll have to jump into one of the other VCs. You can jump in. We'll pull you in.
Yeah, just go to like general or something, and then I'll be able to grab people.
Yeah. Now, and like I said, I understand that there's people who steal content and stuff like that. I understand, and it does suck. I'm also a person that
Okay.
I can make legal arguments for straight clips.
Here's the problem. I can't move anybody. That's weird.
Okay, I got it.
I can give them roles, but I can't move them. You would have to give me a specialized role to actually do that.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that again. Hello, Tish.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Tennessee. Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Oh my God, the people actually talk. I love it. I was confused whether somebody was on push to talk or shit. I mean, I don't know. Sparky has destroyed all the things and you know.
I destroy all the things, and they have popcorn this time. I
I
should have
know.
got.
I have popcorn, by the way.
I should have had
So-
popcorn. That's the one thing I had missing in this whole deal was popcorn.
Mhm. I had the popcorn, so you know, you just have to deal with it.
Yeah, if anyone
When
doesn't
Tennessee
know,
left.
yeah, if anyone doesn't know that there is there's a meme about me. Every time I eat popcorn, shit happens. So.
Oh God, Penn finally showed up. I mean, good morning, Tennessee. Depending on whereabouts you consider it morning, it's like mid-afternoon for some there, Penn. Could be late, yeah. I know.
Yeah, this would probably be today's stream for I'll probably have to retitle it.
Why? It is a chat about the DMCA and you know.
I mean, retitle it for Recaffeinated because I wasn't expecting to roll right over into Recaffeinated on Sundays.
Oh, you didn't expect it. That's what happens with these lame debates. They
I told him straight up I wasn't gonna debate about this. I was gonna. That's just the one point I was gonna talk about, not anything else. And then you got Mr. Flagrant coming in, and it's like, yes, let's go move the field goal, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, no, because they want again. It's because of the whole Bloodsport bullshit and fiasco. They all think that they can do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, not everybody has the capability or skills or want to actually do that. So.
Oh snap! I finally caught a live sound at the beginning. Yes, and like I said, anyone could join in. Anyone could jump in. I don't know what Tish left. But
Maybe because of you were on push to talk. I don't know.
oh, if that's the case, then hang on. Let me
see. These are the things that I pointed out a while back.
View channel. All right. Connect,
I did make soup though. I'm excited. Oh God, there's a pen and cheese on the mute side of things. I didn't mute her, so I mean, can I? I can't even do anything because
all right.
I can change your role.
I got everyone that can come in. I think she's muted herself.
then if she muted herself, then why the fuck is she here then? I mean, seriously. You think that she want to talk?
Come on, Pin. Unless
You
we
know
want
you
to
could do it.
unless we want to hashtag blame Pin for everything on this one.
I mean, she already has a hashtag. I mean, it's already there.
Well, I mean, we can
We've
blame it
got
for this
the
one too.
stickers.
We blame it
Well,
for
it's
everything else.
Well, basically, Shorty put that out there. I mean, so
Anyways, let me go ahead and play this for you guys. This is the beginning of the Jim Medica reading my email thing, and I'll just showcase this.
Hello, my name is AI Mr. Medicare. Well, like Sparky stated, I guess I'll be reading his email to YouTube about his YouTube DMCA troubles. I don't know why I should. He put me in this AI hellhole. I should be poking the rage pig, but I guess I can do this for now. But I will say, go buy a hat first.
yes, always buy a hat. Always buy a hat.
Yeah, that's the beginning of it. It got premiered and showcased on Cold Frog's channel, and I think everyone in
Nice.
chat, went
Malone-
nuts over
Maloney,
Medica.
he's not gone or forgotten. He's still dealing with medical issues. Last time I heard, he was possibly having to seek outside of the continental United States in order to find out what the fuck is wrong with him. But if you do go to chudbuds.lol, you will find him there. Or if you go to Post, which what was it? POA.st, he's also there as well. Doing his shenanigans. So have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. And I think to wrap up that whole flagrant trigger thing, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Right,
just
right
because.
now,
Just,
hang on.
Mhm.
Hang on. Break now for anybody who wants to keep track of what he's up to now. He's trying to figure out the drone army. So, yeah, and he wants to make sure it goes directly to Ralph somewhere in Mexico. So, there is goals with that man. There is goals. So, continue. Sorry.
All right, you're fine. All right, so when it comes to flagrant trigger, I'm gonna put it like this. I try to come into this whole thing very respectful. I know I probably said some disrespectful things to the man the other day on some live streams. It is what it is. That's what happens when I get a little liquored up. I will admit that one. And at the end of the day, I don't want to go for it. I don't want to say he's fanboying for Chrissy. I mean, it looks like it, but I want to say that. I'll attribute it to. I'll
you
attribute
could
it to
say
this.
he's white knighting.
I'll attribute it to this. He thinks he knows the system he doesn't know anything about. He needs to do a lot more research into it. Don't be too hard on him. Don't go make fun of him. Don't go for and troll him, anything like that. Just let him be. I want to say he's very ignorant of the system. He doesn't understand how it works. He clearly came in unprepared. He knows nothing about the court cases pertaining to H3 and Matt Haas. He knew nothing about the cases of Sargon Card versus Keela Hughes. He thought Sargon's video was a commentary video. He thought Sargon's video was like 3 or 4 different videos smashed up together in one, when there was just one solitary video. We thought she would win, clipped up and put into portions of SJW levels of awareness. The criticism title was in the actual title of the video. So at the end of the day, if you distill it down to the simplest form, and like the old saying goes in Pirates of the Caribbean, the code is more like guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if I remember correctly on that video that he did, he did it in a way where what's her I forget the black chick's name at this point.
Keela Hughes.
But he took her
Sparky said
argument.
it at least 3 times.
Again, don't
The last
remember.
60 seconds.
Again,
she's very forgettable.
Pen at the end of the day.
Also, hello, gentlemen.
Hello. At the end of the day, it just proves that I really don't fucking care. Black chick said something stupid. He clipped it so that she made her argument, and then within her same fucking YouTube, she countered her argument.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
now at the end of the day, what the court systems will do with that case, because it sets a case standard, it's something that other cases can take and use the arguments from. The basic argument from that whole deal that you can distill down to in a single point. He took one video, took portions of that video, put it together to make a new narrative. Basically, that's what Divinity did with her video. She took different portions of Chrissy's video, put it together. Also added in stuff from Twitter, stuff from the net, stuff from blog posts, put it in at different points to kind of be very critical of Brittany Ventney. And her title was very critical of Brittany Ventney too. So it's not just a clip. This is where my issue with the whole thing was. If it was just a clip, I wouldn't say anything about it. I wouldn't do a video about it. If Chrissy wanted to strike it, if it was just a straight clip, fine. Okay, I'm not going to defend that one. I can make arguments of why that is transformative. If you're clipping out a portion and changing the title of, well, this person's, if you want to do something like that. With the thumbnail, say you make the thumbnail something that they said once before, the title, well, this person's very hypocritical, have a double standard, and in the video have like a 2-minute portion of a stream that they said that was very hypocritical, what they said of the thumbnail of the video, the title of the video. I can make an argument that's fair use.
Sparky, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to make that argument. The U.S. court already made that argument for you. Actually, Sargon already made that argument
Yes,
for you.
I know.
There's been a few people that have kind of made that, but yeah, the U.S. courts have already done it.
So at the end of the day, my whole issue is, you look at it, there's 12 edits in Divinity's video. It's not just a clip. The way Chrissy's putting it up, it was just a clip. It's not just a clip. This is why I'm being highly critical of Chrissy. Chrissy wants to file DMCA. Well, you're starting a legal process. You'll be able to go through and fully see it to fruition. If Chrissy doesn't want to do it, at the end of the day, she filed a false DMCA strike. And at the end of the day, I feel like that YouTube needs to look at it and have more stringent systems within the platform, and she needs terminated for it because the
Yeah,
simple
but
fact she abused
No,
the
no, no.
DMCA.
No, we're
Hold
trying
up.
to advocate for YouTube to not have such freaking stringent.
No. Pen,
Well,
pen,
they had
pen.
to.
Hang on. Pen. It doesn't matter whether YouTube has stringent or not. They're applying within a certain field to make sure that they're so far hands off that higher powered individuals can actually do the work for them.
Oh, you mean AI? Okay.
So, they don't want to be very stringent with their rules. If they were, then all these big entertainers out there would be fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna showcase a clip from Mudahar, and this is my point in the whole deal. This is why I stand behind his point. I'm showcasing it to you guys, and
All right, meaning I have to stop what I'm doing, go live, and see what's happening. I'm here. Oh, Mudahar, I've already done this. I've already seen his
yeah,
shit.
I know. Well, for people in the chat who haven't seen it, that's what I'm.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it.
All right, so this is Mudahar's point. So at the end,
He's
let's
from
watch this.
my neck of the woods, by the way.
Yeah.
Can't themselves organically drum up enough hoopla to make severe backlash. But this is where, like, no matter what, it's wild to me. Even if the channel is only 100 subscribers, like, imagine if Dumpy only had 1,000 subs. It's not like I wouldn't talk about this. I have severe hatred about false DMCA strikes in period. I would raise awareness, as I'm sure other creators are raising awareness too. All this just ends bad for the person who's doing it. So at the end of the day, I just want to know if Brent is the one behind these DMCA strikes. If not, YouTube needs to make sure this tool can't be abused by literal nobody trolls. And if Brent is behind this shit, Brent needs to have this channel actually removed from the platform. 100%, no second chances, okay? This is 3 strikes, all 3 of them at the same time, and you're out. YouTube needs to make a stand, and YouTube needs to stop the abuse of this tool. Otherwise, it just ruins the platform for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar. Wanted to get this.
And at the end of the day, this is the beginning of it. Let me go ahead and play
Hello,
that.
guys and gals, me, Mudahar, and false copyright strikes are a problem on YouTube. Not that this is new information, but if you're a YouTuber that does false copyright strikes on content creators who criticize you, stop! Okay, just stop it! Now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to copyright striking, let me just start off by saying, if you upload videos on the internet, you're free to criticism, okay? Stop crying about it, all right? There's tons of videos of me, of every creator out there, who have been criticized. People criticize me, people criticize everybody. If you get criticized on the internet, rightfully so, because you said something stupid, because you made a dumb little thing, because you made a mistake, congratulations. The internet gets free rights to do it to you. I do it to other people. I expect it to happen to me as well, too. It's just how the internet works. If you genuinely do not believe, okay, that can happen, get off the internet. Okay, this is not a place for you.
Yes.
Now, today's point of interest is Brent
Anyways,
Rivera. The reason I'm talking...
we've covered enough. But no, at the end of the day, he is right. If you're incapable or unwilling to be criticized, no matter how big you are, then you shouldn't be on the internet at large.
Yeah, and that means making fun of you and stuff like that. Look, if Chrissy's getting trolled, okay, that sucks. Well, everyone gets trolled. I get trolled. Everyone gets trolled. You put yourself out there on the internet, you can do that. You say something stupid, people have a fair right to expose it. You do something stupid online, people have a fair right to do it. How many times have I fell asleep in my chair live? Plenty of times. People made fun of me for that. Oh, well, who cares?
Yeah, we have an entire,
We have an entire 8-hour stream of me passed down my fucking chair, streaming. With you guys jumping in later on.
After the fact, is like, yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, so, people have every right to criticize me on that.
We've been doing watch-alongs and have you snoring in the background and trying to figure out, hey, what the fuck was that? That isn't the right time that this creature is supposed to be coming in and scare people. It's you.
Yeah.
So
now, at the end of the day, what it looks like is like, oh, well, the whole argument that Flagrant made to me is like, oh, well, you're raising awareness this one point, but you're not raising awareness to this point. I don't care about this one point. That's not my point. My point is this point. I don't have to argue this point to argue this point. That's irrelevant.
At the end of the day, if you're not ready to be showcased as a contradiction on the internet, then don't be on the fucking internet.
Yeah, and
use the internet for what it was meant to be for, which is simply advertisement, and that's it. Pimp out your shit and get the fuck out of Dodge. Don't say anything that will cause any issues to your brand. Yeah. This is the reason of why YouTube has these strange little rules and changes these rules all the time, because the hired individuals, and we're talking the money people, they want to be able to, protect their brand.
There we go. We got Dop Hideous.
And he's mute, so...
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah. Now,
what up?
Hey on, man. Let me go through and do this. And this will be a message for Divinity. I guess Eliza clips and LawTube clips and stuff like that. Look. I'm not going to say clipping's right and clipping's wrong. I mean, it can be very scummy at times. It really can be. And for purposes of fair use, I mean, like I said, I can make an argument for it, but it's a really, really weak argument. Here's gotta be my advice to you guys. If you make clips, make them in more of a transformative fashion, because this is what I ended up doing with Kamiso's GmbH. I knew Kamiso's GmbH was striking my channel. They were doing it because I used the entire video of anime to criticize the point. Okay, I can do that, especially the way I was transforming it and doing it. I could do that. And they too, Kamiso's GmbH had no right to any of that content anyways. I went through and I made more changes of clipping out the dead air between us talking, just to make it more transformative. My opinion to Divinity and anyone else is I know you can stand behind what you think is fair use. If you do more to make it to where they can't fight against it, it's better off for you.
Yeah,
so
give them less ammunition.
Yeah, give them less ammunition. And I know for a fact, people are going to say, well, no, it doesn't matter. You're right at the end of the day, but just don't give them the information. Don't give them the ammunition. Just don't do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Just don't look.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, my man, The Expert, who is a YouTuber who also is if I'm not mistaken, he's a practicing lawyer or has been a practicing lawyer, said it very well. If you can differentiate the derivative or transformative work from the original content, and there's no way you could misconstrue one for the other,
It's not a marketable substitute.
it's fair work. It's fair use. Like,
Yeah. It's not a
Which-
marketable substitute at that point.
right, exactly.
Basically, it comes back down
Exactly.
to 25% difference.
Yeah.
Hello. Media does that all the time. It has to be
Yep.
25%.
Let's see, 25% difference, cutting out the silence in between, having overlays.
All the
You know,
things that
even muting the sound if you wanted to from the original. I mean, you don't have to.
Well,
But-
here's a
As,
problem.
go ahead.
Here's a problem that a lot of people get into, and I've had a lot of people in comments on these videos I put up recently make this thing. Oh, well, how much of the video is... At the end of the day, it does not matter how much of the video you use, because what President has stated, as long as the amount used is what is needed to make the derivative work, it can be 1% or 100%, as long as it's required for the derivative work's nature. There is no percentile in the story. That is ruling court case, and that was a judge's opinion in the Sargon case. It doesn't matter as long as the points are made with the content that's taken, as long as it's narrowly construed to the point. So if it means it required 100% of the work to do it, that's fine. Say there's a 10-second clip out there of somebody saying one thing, and you mash that entire 10-second clip of this video. Like shorts would be a good example for this. I make a 10-second short making a point or a stand, and then you find someone out there that I said something different, and you put that up in side-by-side view, or you put it in the thumbnail, or you change the titling of, well, in this point he said this. That person used 100% of the work, but differentiated it to make a different message. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
As long as the amount used is needed for the derivative work. Now, at the end of the day, that is a
for a
legal
derivative work.
That's a legal decision. That's something that no one on the platform, you can assume it, you can infer it, you can make your opinion about it, but at the end of the day, that's still something that does have to stand up to a legal recourse. Like I said, for self-defense laws are very, very you can put them in the place of that. Okay, somebody comes in my house, I have the right to defend myself if I feel like I'm in danger. The problem is, I'm still going to be charged for murder. It's got to go to court to put the self-defense standard into it. I still got to go through the processes of being charged for murder to prove that it was self-defense. Or a prosecutor could go, you know, this is complete self-defense, we're not going to bring charges into it. It can go one of those two different ways, but it has to go through a standard of a legal definition first. That's the same thing with fair use and copyright. It's got to go through the court first. Unfortunately, it's a civil matter, so it's not like being charged criminally. The prosecutor is the one that gets to decide that. In a civil matter, the person's attorney has got to decide to do that. Now, Chrissy can go up to attorney and go, yep, we have a case for this and we can beat this. And they go to court. It could also be that Chrissy goes to a lawyer and the lawyer looks at this, no, this is clear fair use. There's no way we're going to win this, and you probably just don't want to fight it. There's many different ways that this has got to go out. And the point is, the ball is in Chrissy's court now. Chrissy's got to go through and actually file suit. That takes time. We don't know what she's got to do. So we're out here with bated breath waiting to see if Chrissy is going to file suit. If she files suit, then she really thinks that it's not fair use. And then we're going to see a legal battle play out. If she takes the strike away or is not able to actually file suit and the strike's taken away, well, it looks like she didn't have a good enough claim and she filed a false strike.
There's also the issue of you have to find an attorney who actually knows how to argue the legality. You have to pay that money. You have to, and it's just there's all that additional cost, including time costs.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
can't get back
there's that,
but at the end of the day, that's
hang on. Keep in mind there's a lot of attorneys that think that they know a lot of the copyright laws and all that are willing to stick their neck out there. Sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. I mean,
That's what I'm arguing is finding an attorney.
But you're not going to find the attorney that's going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Rogue. I'm being generous at best.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rule of thumb, this is the way it goes, and Leonard French put it the best way. When you are filing a DMCA, like I said, you're starting a court process. You're starting a legal battle at that point. Before you even go through and file the DMCA, you better have consulted an attorney first. That's the way it goes. That's the way you need to do it. So you need to have an attorney in your ballpark before you would go through and file but before you would go through and file a DMCA.
DMCA, yeah.
Yep.
So
you really don't, but you really should.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You don't need one, but you should have one.
And whenever you go for it and you file a DMCA process, even states you need to consult legal counsel before you continue on past this point. YouTube tells you.
Good faith argument.
That.
Requirement. See, I've never filed a DMCA claim because if someone clipped me, I would just be grateful.
I filed. So I went through.
That's the whole idea. Just take it on the chin and just laugh it off.
Yeah. See, whenever I got struck by community service and I lost my channel and I got it back and stuff like that, I started really hawking down and looking into the DMCA process. I've been went through the process of DMCAing one of my own videos on another channel to see what the process is. What does YouTube tell you when you're going through and you're filing this? And they tell you several times, are you sure it's fair use? Are you sure that you're willing to go underneath penalty of perjury or court, that you are making a good faith effort, that this person is selling your content? Have you considered talking to legal counsel first before you go through and you file this strike? And they repeat this every step of the way because the DMCA is starting a legal process. It's not like a community guideline strike. It's not like filing a terms of service strike. It's not like that. DMCA is a legal process, not a YouTube rule. It's not YouTube's choice. YouTube has to follow safe harbor provisions. The Digital Millennial Copyright Act, DMCA, sits in the forth to make sure that YouTube cannot be held liable. They have to go through and do these steps. And they do it in such a way. DMCA doesn't really state how you have to set it up, but the platform has to make sure that the person who's following it knows this is a legal process and you need to retain counsel before you go any further on this. So, again, I stand by my point. If you follow DMCA, you better see it through to fruition. If you're following DMCA just to take a video down and you don't want to fight about it, to me, that's a false DMCA. If you're not willing to fight it in court, that's a false DMCA. If you file it and then later on go, I don't want to go for the trouble with this, it's a false DMCA. End of story. Someone stealing other people's clips out there, someone stealing other people's content, I do not care. If the person cannot go through and do that, don't do it. Is it scummy for people to steal it? Yes, it's scummy. But in the day, you guys start a court process.
Everybody out there who is in chat already, complaining about Nightbot, leave Nightbot alone. It's not doing anything bad. It was just programmed that way.
Yeah, like I said, I had issues back in December with
using the Jessica Rabbit argument there, Rogue.
Yes, I am.
But I had an issue back in December with some drama happened on my channel. I had to turn Nightbot into Ed 219. So I haven't reverted it back yet.
You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. No, I mean, look, you went full Klingon the last time that you had to deal with this entire shit. So, I mean, I was expecting, blood wine, the war drums, and a few other things to happen.
I think I was highly tempered in this one.
You were, but I was expecting a bit more. I mean, maybe you need to get more of the fire water in you the next time that you try to do a lame debate.
Maybe wear the chieftain hat.
Ooh, you do have the cowboy hat. I keep telling you, put a couple of feathers in there.
Get a shaman, do the rain dance.
Yeah. All right, guys. The reason why Nightbot hasn't been able to hit any of you guys is because I modded all you guys. If I didn't mod all you guys, he'd be going through.
You guys would be hit with spam and be all in timeout.
Yeah, like Divinity got hit.
And Nightbot can eat a dick.
Yeah, Nightbot is designed to hit hard. So just enjoy that you're out of its reach.
Yeah, that's the reason why everyone has a wrench, because it's easier for me to give a wrench than go into settings of Nightbot and change them, because the settings to change a Nightbot's real fucking difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, I just haven't
Sparky,
gotten
you
around
saw.
to it.
Change the subject, real quick. Sparky, you saw the little video that I sent to you from Scott Falco?
Let me go check.
That would be a no.
Time out. I've got to scroll down about 30 fucking DMs.
Oh, I'm glad that
Basic-
I'm not like one of the one that. Okay,
Oh no!
That
Yeah,
answered
no,
my
no.
question.
It's a new VT program, I guess.
it kind of, not really, but kind of,
Okay.
but not really. I actually just like the simpler things. So instead of going the YouTube route,
Yeah, Sparky, like to deal with a lot. He needs to deal with all the simple things, right? Fuck.
Hey, I've
Good
got
idea, Pat. Make sure it's simple for him.
Oh, fuck you guys.
well, I mean, if Sparky wants to go the whole VTuber route, and I mean, you know, maybe have his avatar with the big jugs and flimsy hair and maybe some ears and a tail. Sure,
No,
okay.
Pen, he's got a more of a male presenting avatar, so he would have to have like really big balls that swing just out there.
Wow.
But it was actually something I was looking at for me, which would just be the style would fit my avatar a little bit better.
Oh, so
Oh.
you mean you're gonna go for the big jugs and stuff like that, and the cat?
No, that's the
ears and tail?
VTuber. No. That's the VTuber stuff.
Well, I know,
But I'll still go cat ears and tail. Yes.
Yeah, well, you said that
Yeah, but
that's the thing that you're
believe it
gonna
does have
do
a
after you stated that.
Well, I mean,
Didn't I
look,
just say it?
we can always double check with Wesley, but I believe the thing that he commissioned does come with cat ears. But you know,
No,
you can always
if,
have it redone again.
if Wesley wants to use the big jugged elf for his streams, he can. I'm
I was
not.
gonna say that I gotta ask Wesley: is the cat tail gonna be removable? If it is it clip in or pop in?
Well, we have to wait for Wesley to actually, be in existence. I'll have to do that behind the scenes when I get a chance to deal with him.
Regardless, since I came in the middle, how are you gentlemen doing?
Well, besides the shit show you saw, I mean,
Did I?
Yeah, she came in about way after the show was pretty much done.
Consider yourself lucky then.
I just got 5 minutes of it, and I got bored, and I was like willing to just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last 48 hours have been a mess. So
the last 2 weeks have been a mess for me. But have you seen the channel?
But have you mastered the mess?
The last week, the last month, the whole year to date has been a giant mess for me. But I've been in this particular issue that's been going on with the content creator that has been named here since the very beginning. So this whole shit's just God, it feels so stale at this point.
Yeah. And it's like, look, if you want to attribute me to trolling, that's fine. You can go. No,
it's the internet.
Well, no,
that is correct. I like that. Thank you, Dark. See, you mentioned it right there.
I said I walked into Chrissy's chat and asked a couple of DMCAs. I asked a couple questions about DMCA. I didn't name names. I didn't name situations. I just simply asked, hey, what is the story behind you filing DMCA strikes against these creators from a person named Frank? I asked a legitimate question. Now, at the end of the day, look, here's where it goes. Chrissy's name is on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy needs to know this stuff. If she is running a YouTube channel or has a YouTube channel, and she doesn't know anything about this,
too stupid to know anything about anything, and that's just from watching a bit of Chrissy Mayer's content before any of this ever started, way back in the day when she first came on the scene in our community. She doesn't know anything about anything. Trust me.
Well, I'm not gonna assume she does or doesn't. The way
I'm
going at it is like, look, the DMCA is filed by her channel. It was from her email.
I know. Yep.
She should know about it. If she doesn't know about it, that makes you look really dumb and stupid. I'm sorry. End of the day.
Yeah, but
and also you might want to
the same for you, Frank, who actually wrote the email and actually has been doing the correspondence in the background. Frank Pellegrino.
No,
What I
This
was
is
gonna
gonna
say
get
was,
lawyers.
that's where it comes
if
back
she
down
didn't-
to. This is what I was going to state earlier: is that larger businesses don't really know what's happening with a lot of their minor offices that deal
Well,
with
yeah.
this shit, legal shit. So
Right.
they're just dealing with their basic operation, making sure that the brand is working well and people are buying their merch.
This is
To
telling me
quote,
that
I
this is-
have people for that.
well,
Yeah,
this is, all right,
pretty much.
and here's my issue with this whole thing. Chrissy Myers is what, 80,000 subs, something like that. 90,000. I don't remember. I believe it's
59,000 or something like that.
Mhm.
all right. She's that many subs on her channel. Look,
Yeah,
I
quite
know
a
for
few.
a fact. I know for a fact. Moodlehall's channel. He has nobody managing that. He has 3 point some whatever million subs, and he does all the stuff on his channel himself. Yes, he has editors and people to help him out with stuff like that. But usually he's in control of his own channel. Same thing with the Atman. Atman is in control of his own channel. He files
Yeah, but even
strikes,
Act Man can also fuck shit up. So
yeah, but what the point? The point is, it's like it doesn't matter if you're big or small. I think if you're running a channel, you need to have some sort of, you know,
If you
accountability
don't
for
know
it.
yourself, you need to have a good faith advisor to come tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, maybe don't, maybe not, or proceed one way or the other. But somebody who is in good faith in the know to advise you in that regard.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So Madcore, I don't know if you're watching or not. I do have a place to put stuff on YouTube. I reserve. I reserve.
I
putting
reserve
stuff-
the right to be stupid.
No. Hang on. It's fine.
I've always reserved the right for everybody to be stupid. I'm the demon.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to allow you to go ahead. And
I also
put that.
reserve the right to use your stupidity against you.
I'm
Just not in the court of law.
In a court of
time out.
public opinion.
Time out. I'm gonna
Sorry.
allow him to go ahead and post it in main. I'm gonna go through because I've got so many fucking new creators now I've met with in the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna put you in Sparky's network. That means I'm gonna tell the bot to go ahead and show your content automatically in my channel. I gotta make dedicated.
Oh no.
Yeah, I make dedicated channels for people and larger creators I know that I work with and collaborate with. I just haven't got around to doing that yet in my Discord. So it will share the video for you automatically once I get it all set up. So like I said,
made so many friends.
dude, I've gained
Yeah,
over
he's
100
got a lot of
subs in 2
internet
weeks.
friends here. I don't know what's going on here, Sparky. Are you trying to become the next Jim Mediker? Because you should
I'm
stop
doing
if
it. I'm
you're
doing.
gunning for
I'm.
that.
Sparky is following the YouTube trail wherever it takes him at this point.
That's what.
And
I
it
would
takes
do.
him down
I
through
mean,
here.
he just has to worry about getting dysentery.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if I tried to become the next Jim Medica's
Dysentery?
got to come out and say he's got to come out and say this.
Oh no! What were you thinking?
Yeah, no, I say that all the time.
These are facts.
We got more people coming in. Damn. All right. Janice. Okay.
All
Here we
right.
go. All right.
Janice.
Wow. I don't know how to deal with all this activity. I really don't. I haven't had this many viewers in a live stream in a long ass fucking time.
But
I
at least
mean,
it's
Just
for
be
the
happy
right
that
reasons
you have
now.
somebody who's paying attention to you, and then ask them politely to give you a good reach around.
If you give the people what they want, they will come. If you
Right.
build it, they
If you
will
stream it.
come.
They will
Mhm.
oh no.
A lot of
We don't
Coomers
want
here.
the
There's a lot of
No
Coomers.
Oh my
I
god.
said it. I
Oh my
said it.
god. I like that. Man Scratch, you are a. Oh
Oh,
man.
what did
I
what
love
did Man
that.
Scratch say?
Oh man Scratch.
What did he do?
I've got it showcased on screen.
Oh.
Well, it's gonna take us a few seconds because I'm watching your stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen that
it.
one already.
The face that you make when you get called as
when you get called a troll for calling out hypocrisy.
Man Scratch does not disappoint.
He doesn't hold back. He is the
Oh
the
no,
king
there's some
of
dudes.
these
All right,
memes.
so
No, wait. You need to take that same quote and have the one that has the Jim Mediker avatar, which is just a blank face.
That's classic.
But no, if you scroll up in memes, and here's the thing, I know that there's an argument of Fran being pissed off, blaming "quote unquote" Divinity for sharing nudes whenever she didn't, and someone else made the nudes. Fran wants to have a big negative. Oh my god, why would you do that? It's harassment, stuff like that. If you scroll up in the Discord, you're gonna see my face plastered on a man in a car driving naked with my avatar face over the privates.
Yeah, we don't
Yay.
we don't talk about or encourage little Sparky to pop out anytime soon.
Yay. Thank
yeah,
God we
and-
don't
and
encourage
that-
that shit.
Yeah,
and that happens in my Discord all the time with me. It's like people fucking meme me all the time. It's like, oh, well, what we
Well,
can do
I'm-
if people troll you? It's like my friends troll me. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm new to your Discord, but I'm gonna like it here. I'm
yeah,
certain of that.
It is linked to other troll like Discords that come with. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And hell, I put out requests to have him dressed up like a Klingon most of the time when he goes on his tirades there.
Yeah.
Because he has crazy eyes when he goes on.
Yeah.
This
But,
is the way.
Crazy eyes? But he needs
This
googly
is
eyes.
the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
but at the end of the day, I'm going to say this for everybody's happened the whole time. I
How many
stand
times?
up for
How many times are we getting to the end of the day? Because
No, no,
I've
time
heard
out,
this
time
phrase
out.
used more and more times than
I
not.
stand with Vacator's point. I don't.
I stand to repeat myself.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Let him talk. Let him talk. Come on.
Go ahead.
It's
Sparky.
like I don't care for the drama. But I'll call out hypocrisy. I'll call out DMCA abuse. That's the two things I do: DMCA abuse and hypocrisy. Now,
Look, I take
I
the Jim
think it's
Manicure
hilarious,
approach. I
though.
don't care. I do approve the actual drama that happens, so as long as it's funny
Yeah.
and amusing. So as long as you have those moments of a Jerry Springer activity happening. If you don't have it, then it was a waste of my fucking time.
Let the
Stop
drama
doing it.
happen, but don't abuse the system to create it.
No, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
If you want to talk shit, come talk all
No,
of
they
it.
don't want
But
to talk shit. They
no,
want to
they
act
don't
like
because they have nothing.
little authoritarian Hitlers on the
Yep.
internet. If it's not to my liking, ban it off the internet. And if you don't ban it off the internet, then I'm going to come after your
But-
family, your dog, your
Yep.
neighbor's dog.
Not my dog. I don't have a dog.
But
Leave my dogs out of
I'm
this.
going to. I am going to keep true to my promise. I did say I was going to promote him. I'm going to give this caveat though. Go over and subscribe to Flagrant Trigger. Be nice to him. He doesn't know any
No.
better.
Be
And
nice to him.
yeah, and there you go. Well, I said I would promote him. I would be nice. We came on, you want to talk and stuff like that. I would promote him. This is me fulfilling my promise. I'm not a vindictive person. Don't harass him. Don't troll him. Just go
No,
over
I
and
am.
subscribe.
So don't listen to anything Sparky says. Don't give this man a second of your data, your watch hours, or your support. Criticize the living hell out of him if you feel so inclined. That is your First Amendment right to do so.
You know,
And
I
give him
can't-
hell.
I can't.
Give him absolute hell.
Hey,
That's from Darth Idiot. That's
time
not
out.
from Sparky.
Dolph. Hang on.
Let it be known.
I can't control what other people do. You
Right,
take your own
exactly.
beliefs. You take your own beliefs. You take your own influences into that. If you want to go
Yep.
sub to them,
But you're
that's fine.
giving them a
if you want,
platform.
if you want to help them understand, if you want to talk to them or anything like that, if you want to, interact with them, that's up to you. I said that I was going to promote him. I'm doing that.
Yep.
Go
Yeah.
over and subscribe to Flagrant Trigger.
Absolutely. And
So-
I'm gonna be the one to counter that with all the actual what I want to say because First Amendment rights is the thing.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
You do whatever you want.
As the lone demon on the internet that just loves it to complete chaos, I will say I approve of whatever Darth is saying. Please go out there and cause as much havoc and chaos as possible.
Get out there and
Let
clear
it
it
be
up.
known that I am here for the drama and the entertainment. And if
Yes.
you do not provide it for me, I'm going to
I will
come
be
at you.
disappointed in you greatly.
Yes.
I think the only reason that why Rogue hasn't come after me is because I provide enough
No, it's
drama.
because
and
do
no,
not-
no, no. It's because you're too easy.
Content? Where the fuck is the content?
I said that I didn't say anything about content.
Do we need?
I said drama.
Time out. Do we need to showcase your new intro that you not got to use yet?
I mean, if you want to, but I can't stop you.
Content.
You-
Okay. Well, I gotta look this up now on Jim Max's channel.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Don't,
It is
don't.
6
Oh, I think I
PM,
still have it somewhere.
and I'm
Give
pretty
me a
sure the
moment.
stream is starting soon.
Whose stream? My
on
stream?
Mac
Our stream?
OS?
It's
Mad Cores, yeah.
Well, I mean, and that's fine.
And Sparky, we have something in 30 minutes, anyways.
I know we got something in 30 minutes.
Who's
I'm
we and why is it 30 minutes?
I'm gonna out of here, but it was good meeting you, Penn, and you, TCR. Sparky, you already
Appreciate it,
know
sir.
you're my
You too.
boy. I'm glad y'all let me hop in and say my little 2 cents. Like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah, we
this whole
do.
stuff is just way beyond obnoxious to me at this point, and it's far beyond fun anymore.
Mm,
So now it's
I
kind of well,
I
it
was
might
gonna
be fun for y'all.
say,
Y'all ain't been in it for
yeah,
months.
I know. But I was gonna say this: anytime, Darth, you could come in and harass Sparky as many times as you want to,
Oh,
because
I intend to. Like when this is all said and done and this is all blown over, Sparky and me are gonna have a lot of fun together.
of course, pull
But
out
alright,
some
y'all.
beers, get some popcorn, watch the fire.
Yeah, do it.
That's all I can
Do
say.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mwah. Love y'all.
Adios.
Later. What?
Well, he was fun. He's a keeper.
He's a keeper. What's that?
Has
video
Rogue
at?
seal of approval. Don't worry about bringing up the video.
Oh, I am.
Lube, always lube. There's always lube involved.
Oh, here it is. Found it. So
Yeah, the last
I'll
portions of it,
showcase it, and
Yeah, good old Rogue put it together. It was pretty exciting. I have the entirety of it somewhere. I've gotta pull it up and put it out there. So I think that's gonna be a thing to do for today.
yeah,
Yes,
this is Pin. This is Pin News.
this is one of her new entrants or intros that I was
so
Rogue,
people,
go ahead and give me the intro, anyways, if you can find it. Send it to me.
yeah. So
I will send it to you.
And this is the way we go.
If I
Here. We pick on each other all the time, more so than anyone else online. So we troll each other all the time. That's why we're good friends. And this is an intro that we so kindly made Pin because she stopped streaming for a long time. Here we go.
I'm starting to feel better about my intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but never on her own.
Don't spoil it.
I made it.
That's great.
I even used her own catchphrases and everything
right.
against her.
I deserve that. I deserve every little bit of that. That's fine.
See, there, right there, Pen. You said it again.
Already.
We have that on record. You deserve every bit of it.
Yeah, I deserve every bit of it.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Jim Max didn't clip my intro out.
Well, I mean, I did have interest for each one of you, so I mean,
Again, Rogue, if you can find it.
I will gather it together. Look, I have to spend some quality time in cleaning out my hard drive, so I've put it away somewhere.
Oh, you too? Oh no.
I know. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and something else comes up, and I kind of go, I'll get to it, and then I feel like Pen every now and then. It's like, damn it!
No, there can only be one. There can only be one Chan.
I know, right?
Apparently,
we're going to have to, go to a nice little brush somewhere, open field, and have an actual, sword duel.
Yeah.
We have a wild Draconith in the chat there.
Yeah, I know. Yes, you do have an intro there, Dragon. Surprise,
Yes,
surprise.
everyone
You
has
do
an
have
intro.
one.
But end of the day, here's the way it goes when it comes to trolling and going at people. We're not gonna do it to other people unless we're gonna do it to ourselves. We done it to ourselves, we'll do it to other people. So
I expect to be trolled. I mean, I'm kind of lived that whole golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto yourself. So, you'll figure.
Yeah,
if I'm willing to do it, then you should be able to do it. I'm not going to take offense to it. Fuck. I've had people go out of I've had people go out of their way to try to belittle me with whatever content that they wanted crafted together, and I look at it and I kind of go, oh, it's a good one, or I'm really disappointed at you. Go back, do it again, and better.
Yeah. it's hard to get a reaction out of you, but sometimes the reactions are very, very nice.
No, it's not hard to get a reaction out of him. It's hard to piss him off. There's very few instances when how long have we known each other, Rogue? Since 2015?
Oh God, since Gamergate.
Yeah. There's maybe only 3 instances that I can ever recall Rogue actually getting pissed off about something.
Now, here's an inside joke. I can say that some of the people who came on here so far today have been dirty demon rats. That's an inside joke. Dirty demon rats. Yeah, you won't know the context of that one, but it's we're gonna sit here and laugh at you anyways.
Oh fuck yes, Jesus Christ. I've used that against some people, and god damn it, did I get a few, good responses. They were weak responses, but they were still good.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about other live stream. I'm talking about this live stream. I'm talking about a specialized guest that was on. And yeah, and I do use the term special guest. He was very special to us.
Yes, he was. So much so that he got squashed by his own stupidity. Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to. I'm not gonna say I won that one. I'm not gonna say I lost that one. I put my opinions out there. I'm able to stand behind them, and with facts and stuff like that, I'll let the people out there on the net judge. What you thought. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna
win or lose.
Yeah, and
it's all about how you play the game.
Yeah, I'm not going to twist fans around. I'm not gonna, do gotchas and stuff like that. Flagrant can go through and clip my video out. He can make any kind of a response or a clip video if he wants. If he does, just know full well I'll take that video and I'll put context behind it on mine. So
either that or meme it out to the highest level, showcase it to everybody, kind of going, this is my level of notoriety.
Yeah, I don't claim to be an expert. I just go off my opinion and what I know of law and facts and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you also have been talking to other people out there, so I mean.
Yeah. Who you been talking to, Sparky? Who you been talking to?
Well, definitely not you.
I've actually had conversations.
Ow!
Well, you follow a little bit of LawTube, don't you?
I follow what?
A little bit of LawTube.
I haven't followed LawTube since the Rittenhouse thing.
Okay.
I mean, she still has been, gone out there to wear a bikini here, polka dotted, yellow polka dotted.
I've had a couple conversations with potentially criminal, Sean. I think his name's Sean, but his handle is potentially criminal. I think he's done some coverage on the Rittenhouse stuff. He's actually been going on with like a Good Logic and Nick Ricada on the
not the Baldo guy.
No, not him.
You said Nick Ricada, the Baldo guy.
Oh, him. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is he's been on.
Look, I'm never gonna let that down.
And Wild Wesley has also entered the chat.
He
10 minutes before. Yeah, Winslayer.
He is there. A lot of Zeds. Thank you, Wesley.
About 2 hours, a little too late there, Wesley, but okay.
No, you missed out on the
I'm still missing
or purposely missed out on the debate. Can I put that in air quotes?
Well, I wasn't going for that to be a debate.
I know you weren't going. I was listening to the show. Oh, good. Okay, my question is, how did you find it?
Yeah, Wesley could be the good judge of this one. Even though we told him, shut up, Wesley, all the time.
Pretty much. He's got a good head on his shoulder, regardless that he's a fucking black weeb.
Do it in points. 1 to 10 scale. 1 to 10 scale on Flagrant and 1 to 10 scale on me. How's that?
It was fine. I mean, so is Chainsaw Man. It was fine. I mean, is that your level of scale here?
You ask him for his opinion and then you lambaste.
No, I want a really good expressive opinion. It was fine. Give me something that has a bit of meat to that fucking bone. Don't just hand me a bare bone. I think Sparky did a better job. Thank you. There is a little bit of criticism there. Thank you. It was fine. Jesus fucking Christ. And what about the other dude? Flagrant? I don't know what the fuck the other dude was.
And he's actually still in the Discord. And I want to make this clear too.
I'll just call him, 2867. Well, your thoughts on him? Because since you took the time to listen to this debate, I didn't. So
yeah,
I mean,
Tweeter 459. He's in the Discord. Be nice to him in the Discord. I don't want arguments springing forth. Inside the Discord, that's why I don't want. I don't want people going at people in Discord.
I think I think he could have done a better job getting his point across. There you go. There you go. So, and I kind of had that same kind of mindset for the short period of time that I got to listen to this. Yeah, I would say he needed a bit more, explaining himself for his points of view.
If you do research, if you're gonna be passionate about something like I am with these DMCA abuse, my advice to you is going to be do research. Have some sort of factual basis. Don't come at it emotionally. To me,
Kira, I agree.
Yeah, to me, it seemed like he came at it emotionally, and it came from a point of, oh well, you're not exposing them for these things.
I'm gonna be deadly honest on this one. He didn't come in emotionally. He didn't come in very knowledgeably. He came in very half-assed and did not take the time to do an ounce or an iota of research. It feels like he just came in, thought that he knew what he was told was correct, and just spit out the same bullshit verbatimly. Now, was he justified by doing so? In his mind, he was. But if you're going to come to this conversation and claim it's a debate, or he wants to make it into a debate, know the material before he starts opening up his mouth.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it. Was he bad at what he did? No. He did what he needed to do. He spoke from the knowledge that he was given. Whether it was correct or not, it's questionable. But I don't think he knew fuck all going forward. He did not know any of the actual cases that have destroyed individuals who've had high-powered lawyers. Mm-hmm. When it comes down to the fake or the questionable, DMCAs. So, gotta be careful when you go into that conversation, and because it is what it is.
Yeah, because
speaking of destroying things.
Hey, Dragon.
Hey, Dragon. Because my whole point of the whole deal is like, look, is stealing content bad? I'm not going to disagree that it's not bad. However, it's not going to hurt the channel that it's stealing from in the long run. Would they lose some money? Yes, they're probably got to lose some money. Are they got to lose the channel, anything like that? No, they're not.
Here's my problem here, Sparky. When you go further down this, we'll just stop. Is stealing content bad? If it's so fucking bad, then everybody would be out of business. Because, like it or not, everybody, big industry, small industry, no-namers, somebody, all steal something. They all copy something. You're taking that material, you're repurposing it, you're rebranding it, and you're putting it out there for the consumer. You can't tell me that Coke and Pepsi haven't copied each other.
Yeah, and I think I've been very fair to the point too, because I made a video about Fair and Bound's response to Megan. Like, I can't remember her fucking last name now, but I made a response video onto it of like, is Farron's video, her trailer video, plagiarized? No, it looks like it's fair use material. Could you consider it plagiarized? Yes, you could, in some sort of fashion. When you say you wrote the content and it's a direct rip of another video, that's kind of being deceptive, but at the same time, it's still kind of fair use and transformative. So I've been very fair across this whole line and border. It's not like I'm taking sides. I'm calling it out as I see it.
Well, I'm not even a part of this conversation, but from what I've been hearing so far, it just feels like a whole bunch of nothing burger at the end of the day. Somebody got their butt cheeks hurt. They're upset about it, so they're going to use a legal terminology to try to quell and save their brand from some degree of damage, which, like it or not, should be considered illegal. It should be detrimental to that brand overall, and the consumer should stop watching or dealing with that particular brand. Period. End of line. So,
yeah, people get
all up to you
criticized all
guys
the time.
going forward.
Yeah, people get criticized all the time. People will make false statements all the time. That's there's routes and avenues you can go for it. Like Rafan, she wants to say that videos made of her makes her look bad and hurts her. That's fine. You don't use a DMCA. You file defamation. I've stated that is I file defamation. That's you don't use the DMCA for that.
Yeah,
If
but
they
that's the
take
problem.
If they take you out of context with clips or put together mashings of videos, that's still transformative fair use and criticism.
But Sparky, here's the problem, and this is why they continue to abuse the DMCA, because it's an easy avenue to temporarily remove. If they can get it permanently removed, great.
Yeah.
But it's a small brain attempt to quickly remove the content that is quote unquote embarrassing to them.
Yeah.
What they don't realize long term is if they lose or they're taken to court, you're going to get the Streisand effect, which means more people are going to see the embarrassing content. You want it to die? Leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Here, you want it to die faster? Use it to your advantage. Do a Medicare approach. Like it or not, Kiwi Farms took an entire doxing campaign to try to unleash the real name of one Mr. Medicare. He got that information very quickly. He then did an entire stream saying that he's now sad and that you have to, go to his KickFundMe account to send him some shackleberries. So he played it up. He had fun with it. It destroyed them. Anything that they had out there, no one still knows whether it's his real name or not. But it's there. And he says it's there. Use it to your advantage. These are things that you could do as an individual if you think that you're being harmed in some way. Just use it to your advantage. Don't go out of your way to say that you're trying to do everything in good faith, and this person that is caused you a little bit of a sore moment.
You want to know how to beat trolls? You fucking troll them back.
Yeah, I'll troll the troll.
You use their own words against them.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Use it. That's why I put it up there.
Is there going to be instances that somebody could probably use my own words against me? Yes, that's fine. Do I have an issue with hypocrites? Yes, I do. If you want to be hypocritical, state you're a hypocrite. And I won't have an issue. Am I a hypocrite? To a point, I can be at times. I'm not going to deny.
Well, you can also be a fucking spurt, but that's
well, that too.
That's the loving part about you there, Sparky. I mean, it is a shocking, state of events right there.
I think from the time that you've met me to now, I think I've done a remarkable job.
You have grown up in front of me and little Miss Pen there with leaps and bounds, going from a somewhat of a stuttering mess to where you are now, who is falls asleep in his own popcorn bowl just after having gallons and gallons of fire water spilt all over your keyboard.
I mean, it's Sparky. It's at this point, it's par for the course. Watch him stream, watch him get drunk.
True, and we wait for you to, become a bit shocking, or at least shock the actual environment that you exist in. Either that or be washed away because, you might be in the wrong area of your town.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
All right, so All right, end of the day, I think we're done with the stream. This been going for over 2 hours, 18 minutes. I think we did a good job transitioning.
I think we've beaten this thing down to its simplified manners. Don't fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Don't fuck
single,
up.
Yeah, the single lettuce leaf has been in the blender and is evaporated now. I think we blended it up real nice. So with that, I'll leave the final thoughts to you guys. Show yourself out. We got 15 people watching, so a good opportunity to show you guys yourself out now.
Well, I mean, I'm one of the brainchild of something called Gator and Frog, or better known as Give No Fucks, the little community off to the corner of the swamp of the internet, with one pen over there, dragon, and a spurkfish who doesn't exist from Australia. You want to go over there, have fun?
He's just an actor.
I know, right? There's links that'll pop in with the spam bot 2000 there to go over to our discords and shit like that. We had a website, but because laziness and a few other different ideas and dressing up a window one too many times kind of killed it for a bit. We are considering bringing it back, but one day we'll do that. But overall,
sometime before April.
True. Hopefully sometime.
That was supposed to be 2 years ago.
Yeah, sometime before April. We never said what year.
Sometime in April, we'll figure this out. I did say April. I didn't say when April, like what year, just April. Otherwise, you can go over to Rogues Retro, which is on the YouTubes there. You can watch all the classic cartoons and shit. Or go over to GNF TV on the Twitch side. Or hell, go over to Draconith Fire Soul for Discord to harass them there in the next few moments. Or whenever Penn decides to stream on her own fucking channel, name up there already, Panina Chan. But I don't think she'll ever stream anytime soon. You might find her somewhere in a Discord, though. Just not hers. Somebody else's, though, not hers.
Thanks, Rogue.
You're welcome. Hey!
I mean, Rogue's not wrong, though.
And I have been selling us very well. You can't say that I haven't.
Mm-hmm. Shill us to the winds, bro.
I did.
I just want to stream me myself because I have a storm that's here that's saying no.
In the chat is Rogues Retro
TV.
That's where he shows all the cartoons and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's cartoons, all that kind of shit.
These are copyright released cartoons, then up in the entire
public domain mostly, yeah. And some shit I made myself.
So there's arguments for and against content and stuff like that, and like I said, it goes down deeper than what you just think and believe. Yeah. Why I have the sense I have? It goes a little bit deeper than, oh my god, my feelings.
Yeah. And most of the shit that we do is over at the GNF Twitch channel. So
which the Twitch channel
we're there mostly.
Yeah.
We also have a YouTube for GNF TV on the YouTube side of things. So one day I'm gonna actually fill content in it, but today's not that day. So
not today.
I have too much shit to deal with and very little mental time to actually make something happen. And also I do have a Twitter somewhere. Roguestar13. Go over there, harass me there. Call me all sorts of names. I don't fucking care. Have fun with it. Oh god, and then there's a Gem _Max that just came in here who just in time so we get the fuck out.
Oh shit. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, we started way earlier today because of reasons.
Yeah, you missed out on the debate, thank God.
Oh god. That sounds like a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it was glorious.
Go through, rewatch it, and clip out bits and pieces.
Don't go back. It's a waste of your time.
That's a good thing to know. Thank you.
Yes.
At least someone here is honest.
I am viciously honest on this one. That was supposed to be a debate that ended up to like an opinion kind of, your opinion doesn't matter kind of situation, and the guy just fucked off afterwards. So it's stupid. They wasted like almost 2 hours on that one.
It wasn't 2 hours. It's like an hour.
Wait, did you fucking piss someone off, Rogue?
No, I did.
Sparky did. At the end of the day, Dragon, goddamn rights, they'll piss off everybody and wouldn't give a fucking rat's ass about it.
Yeah, let's put that in there. Piss off everyone equally.
Yes, I'm an equal opportunist. I am a very big. I'm a big member of what is considered racism or whatever. I don't fucking care. I'm prejudiced all the way through. I don't fucking care. Your opinions don't matter to a hill of beans unless I know you're fucking right. And if you're not fucking right, then it don't matter.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Then if you're not fucking right, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Ro can't piss me off.
Go
No,
say-
Wesley, but I can make you laugh. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if I can make you laugh, I've done my job.
He can't piss you off, but he can piss on you.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Renslow says that as he's cuddling his full body pillow of some anime girl in the corner.
Not
He can't piss me off.
that, but
He can't
spotlighting
piss me
all
off.
of his weeb shit over there on the Total Drama Island Discord that we have, and saying that it's not his.
Oh, did you
You've
guys
got
see
a point.
the full movie I'm producing now?
Are you producing an entire movie? Oh, we got to get a title.
Yeah.
Give us the title.
The Sniffing Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you like to see the Sniffing Man preview?
I don't have a full body pillow.
We don't
You know
have
what?
time
Maybe
for this.
maybe I should.
So I will say this. I will say this, Jem. Put it up there in our Discord. Anybody who wants to see it, head over to either Sparky's channel or the GNF channel Discord to take a preview of Gemek's work of the Sniffing Man, which we all know is for Americans is about your commander in chief.
It's about Let's Go, Brandon.
Commander in sleep.
And sniff.
Oh, God,
Commander and sniff. It's sleep and sniff. There we go. Sleep and sniff.
But yes. As usual, thank you for all for coming. We're getting the fuck out of here whenever Sparky decides to hit fucking buttons.
Yep, I'm hitting buttons now. Later, everyone.
Bye.
Which is
Good. You hit button?